Right, so last time we had the Rainfall family very worried about Ash. They weren't able to get a hold of him, and the various ones tried throughout the day as everyone went about their day-to-day activities. People had good times, and Carter and JJ did end up having their boxing match. But late in the day, the kids were at the apartment having their nice day when the parents got an urgent call from Ash calling for help. He had found deep underground what he appeared to think, what he thought was the Queen Mother of the Xenomorphs. He told them what was going on, and multiple other planets were being attacked, and the members of the Rainfall family suited up, grabbed their weapons and the kids, and began heading out to fix and finish what was happening. Getting into the actual game, Ash is going to look over and watch what the Xenomorphs are doing, and then nudge Kaz. That doesn't look like an animal, does it?
Looks like soldiers, scurrying, crawling across the rooftop. As the big one points its giant claw, lets out a roar, and some on all fours, some bipedally, are walking in an organized fashion.
Reminds you of boot camp, huh, Saris?
Saris watching, looking down with night vision binoculars. How many of them are there? It's like an endless line off the map.
I lost count at about 150, but I lost count quite a ways ago.
It's that one. Kaz gestures to the big one.
Yeah.
Your friend from underground.
One of our friends. I have never seen anything quite like him, have you?
No. Maybe take it out, Ash, and it'll throw them into disarray like back in the day. The Praetorian. And Niner.
Maybe. It doesn't look like he knows we're here. Alright. He is going to pull out the rocket launcher, get to a knee, aim right for the guy's head, and fire off the round.
The rocket flies, and it gets close to him, about like 10 feet away from him, and then it veers off into the sky and explodes. And they keep marching as if it never happened. And he ignores what just happened. He actually, BAM! Steps. Big step. Crushing this building here.
Oh no. I don't think we can slow these down, darling.
I've never seen that before. Great. Kaz looking right at it.
I've only seen Icy do that with rockets, and that's with telekinesis.
So that thing has magical powers. Apparently.
Magic, something, yeah, yes. I think we need to get to a more defensible position, because I don't think they're going to find us one way or another, and I do believe that I'd rather be in a more defensible position with hopefully other people by then.
Town Square. PD's making their final stand.
Well, I can think of no better place for our final stand, can you?
Hell, I'm all in at this point. Let's go.
Let's go.
On the ship, flying out with much haste. Pequod proudly watching Laz pilot with Julius behind Laz. Oz in the gun seat. For now, she'll take over later.
Julius smiling down at Laz. He looks over at Pequod. That's our fucking daughter right there, honey.
Doesn't she look good in that seat?
I think she was born to fly the Nova, don't you?
If this wasn't the official Rainfall mobile, we would gift it to you, honey.
Laz looks up at Pequod. Her eyes, not light up. She's not a spellcaster, but sparkle a bit, and she smiles. Really, Mom?
Yeah, really. It was a big day when Lorelai gave it over to us. Me, Julius, and Nicole. It was a big moment. She handed me the deed. Well, actually, she handed your father the deed, gesturing to Julius.
And Julius smiles and nods. Huge day for us, right? It was a very good gift from good old General Hots for me.
Good old yeah.
Oh God, Nicole. Julius looks over at Icy, shakes his head a bit while still smiling at her.
A super focused soul, cold stroking your cheek. You okay?
She, even though she doesn't have to use them, is continuously checking and rechecking her Centurion defenders as she cracks her neck, puts them away, and lights her hand up with a sigil, closes her fist, and looks up at Colt. More than ready, more than okay, my love.
She's in the right mindset. Hunk looking over at her. That guy tried to make a victim out of her. Spender. He made his undoing.
He made his undoing, and I'm going to make his plans undoing as well, my love.
I wouldn't mind having this ship. Equador.
It would be pretty cool. Laz smiling down at the control panel and like sort of petting it a little bit.
What about a replica, Julius? They can't have this. This is the Rainfall Mobile. But a replica?
Yeah, no, this is ours. Julius taps his chin a couple times as he looks around. How much would a replica cost?
Spare no expense for our daughter. A lot, Julius. It's an old ship. They don't make the parts anymore.
Julius nods, just what I was thinking. Yeah, I mean, we can definitely get a replica for you guys. Just, this ship is very special to us, so we can't give this one away.
They've had sex in every corner, Carter.
Carter nods. Oh, trust me, I know they have. I feel very awkward sitting in this chair, actually.
Yeah.
Any bed you lay down in, they've been in, believe me.
Yeah, I can't blame you for being attached. Dad said that this ship had more sex be in it than the actual apartment.
Even the med bay. Putting your finger up.
That medical bed is extremely comfortable. I would do it again in a heartbeat.
Not many people can say they slept in the bed of the Fuhrer. Just putting that out there, right, dear? Sam and JJ coming over.
Oh yes, I do believe actually that is something me and Mark have over every single one of you here. None of you have slept in the bed of the Fuhrer.
Everybody's head slowly turning, looking at Davey.
Is that somewhere you actually want to sleep, though?
Well, we did need a shower after. Scar sheds a lot.
That you'd be surprised how much cat hair you get in your mouth when you just like lay down on that bed, let alone, roll around in it and everything like that.
He had a cup for fur balls? Oh yeah, big one.
Huge one. It was like one of those beer mugs that you get at Oktoberfest, one of those.
Well, thank God the Fuhrer is concerned with grooming himself while also murdering people.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, Sasha, you have to look good when you're on the news.
You have to look good when you're the head of a fascist government.
You have to. I mean, he's got that comb over and that stupid fucking mustache. I've never had good-looking facial hair, but if I did, I know for a fact I wouldn't have a mustache like that.
I miss old Scar, for the little I knew the guy.
Yeah, same. He seemed like a pretty cool dude, and then he got swept up into the unit.
Old Uncle Scar and his power loader he placed at Woodbury to torment my poor Carter.
Carter nods. Oh, trust me, it worked. I scared shitless by just the sight of that thing.
Jumping into the fucking truck to get away from the deity.
Yeah, and now he's not even that intimidating if you think about it. But normal Scar, big Leogan, hardworking man, kind of intimidating, not gonna lie, but no, not anymore.
JJ nods. I'll be honest, there were points, even though I knew I was probably more than capable of taking him down, there were points when Uncle Scar would yell at me, and I would be pretty scared. Like, he could be intimidating when he wanted to be, just... Now he's a joke, and I would feel bad if I, really went after him, unless he did something like, insult my wife or something like that.
Pequod putting her finger up. You remember when, well, me included, nobody believed you. You had a girlfriend, and Scar and Dad made you call Sam. I remember everybody was shirtless when I picked up the phone. And then, Pequod putting up her finger again, Uncle Scar was like, I don't know, JJ, that's a different type of woman. Are you sure you're cut out for a daughter?
And JJ just laughs and nods. Oh, trust me, I remember that. That was the day when all of you stopped believing I was homosexual.
I believe, putting his arm around JJ, I believe Scar's exact words were, Sasha is a lot of woman to manage.
JJ nods. He looks down at Sam. What do you say, love? Have I done a good job?
Perfectly managed. Pinching his cheek. It was actually easy for him, I think.
JJ nods. Oh, yes, most certainly it was easy. All I ever wanted to do was make my wife happy and comfortable and excited and everything of the sort, so I just made her feel that way.
And now, make a lot of money for the family and run the most successful studio ever, once we're done today.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy, like, mate. We just gotta make those good decisions to get that cash money in our pockets.
Like I said, looking right down at Carter, Dragon, or you're not being accepted back into my military.
Carter nods. I got it, ma'am. One dragon on a platter coming up.
That's a lot to put on poor Carter's shoulders. No, it's not.
Soul looks over at Marianne over her shoulder. It's the least he could fucking do.
Oh, my hand on her chest and shot.
I mean,
Hopefully I die today. Everybody's head turns a girl.
Soul, when she hears that, Colt sees her head just sort of start to twitch and as she cracks her neck again. She just shakes her head.
Save it for the bugs, honey. There's a lot of them down there, I'm sure.
I'm saving it. I'm saving it. Trust me, I am.
To go out valiantly saving the Ranger Major. That would be okay with me, Elizabeth. I'm sorry for how poorly Benjamin took the news he wasn't allowed to come.
No, it's okay. I agree. He shouldn't have come. You're not gonna die today, Auntie. I'm really sorry to say, but you're not going to.
One could hope, and I request no resurrection afterwards. Icy just looks down at the computer terminal.
Julius, his hand starts on his forehead and then goes down, rubbing it down his face. Oh, Jesus, Auntie Suletta.
Pequod rubbing Julius's lower back, looking over at Carter. It's rough, Julius, but it's good punishment for him.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Still don't like to hear that my aunt basically wants to kill herself.
Nor do I. Gritting her teeth, looking at Carter. God, I wonder what at least Benjamin's being productive hanging out with Mr. Wiseau. Dipshit's just locked away in Groom Lake, probably.
Probably, but, he sort of scratches his chin, and for once, JJ seems dumbfounded as to what to say as he just looks at Sam with wide eyes.
Probably, but Thomas and Hale will fix it. You're a strong woman, you can make 20 more years. Some grandchildren would be nice.
Carter looks over at Soletta. We could definitely get that done for your mom after today.
Yes, that's on the agenda once we're, discharged and the band is in full swing. We'll have more free time, Mother. And our lives won't be at risk constantly.
That is definitely a huge deciding factor when it comes to that. Carter looks up at Memory and smiles. He tilts his head. And we do have a kid. Boy or girl first?
Boy, I want a son. Little Carter.
Well then, I'll do my best, but he reaches up, puts his hands on her face. Anything I have with you, I'll be happy.
A girl might turn out too much like me and Mother. That would be a good thing. Pequod crossing her arm.
Carter nods. I personally think it would be a good thing. It would not be a good thing if a boy ends up too much like me.
Feels like, this is really weird. This feels like old times. Like, just seeing your mother like this. Sasha in her armor. Nicole ready to go, only way too big and not short and cute. Julius over there, looking like Ewan McGregor. Hunk's getting choked up! He didn't look like Ewan McGregor back on Alpha 9, JJ.
I've seen pictures of him now. He looked far less chiseled than he does now, in my opinion.
He kind of looked like a younger, disgruntled Brad Pitt. But back then, now he looks like Ewan McGregor. Patricia, it's like old times. We're just missing Lugnut, who stayed home to guard the lane, and yeah.
Davy nods. It does feel just like old times. I haven't worn this armor and this gear in so long. She looks up at him. I'm sort of excited, honestly.
You look good in it. Looking her up and down, patting her bum. Well, technically speaking, we're missing Ash, and Saris, but since we're going to save them, yeah, it feels a lot like old time.
Julius nods. And none of you worry about a thing. Don't worry. Not small and cute, Icy, and Ewan McGregor Julius will most definitely be there to protect all of you.
You do look like Ewan. You aged very well.
Thank you. I always did think Ewan McGregor was quite a handsome man.
Especially in Star Wars.
Yep. For me, it was always episode 2 where I was like, damn, I sort of wish I could grow a beard so I could look like that.
I liked episode 1. Shorter cut hair, have the little braided ponytail thing.
Julius leans down to Pequod. You want me to dress up like episode 1, Ewan McGregor Obi-Wan?
You could use a haircut, Julian.
He runs his hand through his hair, nods. I'll get it done for you, honey, as he kisses her on the cheek.
I don't think all of us have been together in a combat, active role since the Alpha 9 days, so yeah. Inspecting her rifle. Pequod kissing Julius back.
Can't imagine there'd be much of a chance for you guys to do it again in the future, to be honest. I mean, what else can be this big?
Pulling away from Julius. No, I don't think so. Our frontline days are over.
Sadly, as much as I wish they weren't and I wasn't a desk jockey. Trust me, I enjoy my job now, but sometimes you just need to get out there and fight.
Smash some heads. Stroking his head. Yeah, you really need a haircut, Julius.
Julius nods. Oh, yeah, for sure. Do you want me to get it cut just like him back in the day?
I know a good hairstylist. Her name's Mama Lan.
Oh, well, I trust Mama Lan with my life. I'll trust her with my hair.
I wouldn't trust Zap. God damn, Davey, done trying to kill Hunk for life insurance.
You probably try to stab me with the scissors.
Because you're in leagues with your mother.
Yep, exactly. JJ will lean over to Hunk and whisper to him, "How are you guys so casual right now?"
He leans into JJ. He was always kind of like this back in the day. It was levity in the air keeps people's tension off of the thought of potentially dying. We always crack jokes and shit like this back in the day. You're just missing Ash and Saris.
JJ nods. Oh, I'm just asking because it's a sort of a stark difference from how it used to be, at least on B Squad. Just used to focus on the mission. We got this, guys. We got this, guys. We got this, guys. Instead of, well, the levity. I think I enjoyed the levity a bit more.
So do I. Looking over at Hunk. Well, Nicole had been in how many ops before Alpha 9 became a thing? So had Ash and Julius. Nobody was a rookie. Except Lugnut when he came around. We'd all done this a lot, and your mother, well, she might not have been in the military, but she was no rookie to her life being on the line.
Davy nods. In one way or the other, each and every member of Alpha 9 always had a certain fight in them and always had to fight to, in my case, survive or keep your job in the military. Well, you're always fighting to survive in the military, so you know what I mean.
Keep Lorelei off your 6.
Exactly. Fighting to keep Lorelei off my 6, which she did not enjoy me back in the day.
She's always on Julius's 6, if you catch my drift. I see laughing.
Oh, yes, she is. She definitely enjoys my 6. I feel It doesn't happen to me too often, but every once in a while, if I walk in front of someone, let's just say a ranger, for example, sometimes I'll feel Lorelai's eyes on my ass. And I look back and it's just a normal ranger, but then a errant thought crosses in my mind like, did she possess that guy to stare at my ass or something like that?
She probably did. Pequod nodding in agreement. She doesn't see you as much as she used to.
Yeah, fair enough. I was always a little frightened of her being able to do that. I don't like that she's able to do that.
Checking up on her favorite ranger.
Julius chuckles. Oh yeah, checking up on her favorite washboard abs. I mean ranger.
Washboard ranger app.
Washboard ranger abs. He will take Pequod's hand and stick them up his shirt.
He always went out of his way to make sure they were always well done, scratching them with her nails. Always kept in perfect shape.
Julius smiles, puts his hand on her cheek. Only for you, my love, would I ever keep these abs so sculpted.
Even back in the day in the Headhunters where he wasn't too talkative, he worked out to keep himself in, I don't know, Roman bust order for me.
Always.
And I cooked him shitty food.
Oh, hey, that shitty food was way better than whatever rations we were able to get our hands on back in the day.
Didn't have a full-blown kitchen like you have for us at Woodbury. Pequod shaking her head. We had a cafeteria where you were served MREs.
Julius nods. MREs. Or if you somehow, I don't know how, Mrs. Rico's daughter over here, but she snuck in a little stovetop that she could cook us food on.
Hot plate, and I'd steal food from Gateway. Eggs and stuff, yeah.
Dad said that hot plate was the best thing at Raven Rock.
Yeah, MREs are warm, but not like having a home-cooked warm meal.
Laz nods and smiles. Plus, I bet the hot plate provided heat to all you guys because, you know, Raven Rock was real cold, Antarctica and all.
What do you think Benjamin's doing? Just sitting there depressed? Yes. Nodding his head. And that's where he deserves to be. He's caused enough problems.
Elizabeth rubs the back of her neck. Yeah, I just hope he's, like, doing okay and he's not, you know, too angry or anything like that.
Now he'll get over it. We went through enough trouble to bring him back. As a family.
That is true,
And personally, I don't think he's cut out for this. Not because he died. He's got a good heart. We all do, but he's not cut out for stuff like what's to come.
Elizabeth nods, looking up at her dad. A lot of danger, a lot of death, and everything of the sort around us.
Rescuing Major Valorius, then calling him slick and referencing Psy fucking gone. Sasha snorts out a laugh.
That'll still be like the hardest that I've ever laughed on a mission. I just like back on Saigon, Slick as he looked at him and Ash looked back at him, and I knew he had a dumbfounded face on under that mask. I know he did.
We used to call it the confused old man look. Coming around, running her hand across Julius's back. Confused old man, Ash.
I guarantee you that was the look on my father's face when he heard the words slick and Saigon come from Benny's fucking lips.
He had it on his face a lot back in the Headhunter days when we'd bang in the barracks and he'd be like, you know I'm in here, right? And we would just ignore him.
We would ignore him and then he would leave and then, oh god, that one time Integra came in and she fainted into his arms.
Julius!
Oh, I still feel pretty bad about that one, making her faint.
Don't feel bad. She loved it. I see you shaking your head. You guys brought a lot of joy to that very gloomy base. Hunk, I agree. Maybe some torture, but being bad, disgruntled kids, but you gave her something to keep working for.
Gave her something to be proud of, yeah.
Maybe sometimes there's beauty in the bleeding, sir.
I would say so, yeah. Especially in all. Your mother was always very good at her job, but Ash had some issues, but he was good too. At least in Ash, Julius, in my case, yeah.
Julius nods, looking at Ricky. You know what? You sounded so much like your father right there. Is that not something Ash would have said to us?
Gods, if this moment.
Gods, if this moment there's beauty in the bleeding, Pequod.
I wish Sarge could be here.
What is gods of this moment?
Your dad pretty much deprived of seeing your mother for a significant portion of time because she was training. And then he saw her and walked up to her, and gods, if this moment could last forever, and, well, some immature people made fun of him. Crosses her arms, starts laughing.
Ricky cringes. Oh god, that is something he'd say.
I think it's quite sweet, Carter. Carter
I'm-
tells me things like that all the time.
Yes, I do. Of course I do, my love.
He doesn't say gods if this moment, he's just like, oh, thank God you're here.
Thank God you're here. Would I ever do without you, my love? So on and so forth, but never gods of this moment.
You say that,
Carter, can I take your seat? Go ahead, Ricky.
You say that in between toes, Carter?
Carter will look over at Ricky and shrug. Yeah, I do. You got a problem with that?
He
Nah.
likes it.
Hey, to each their own, bro. I'm just asking.
He's a good little servant. What are you doing, Uncle? Towns is scanning the planet. We're coming up on it, so.
Sol will turn around and watch her father-in-law scanning the planet with very focused eyes.
Ash's ranger beacon is here. Oh god, it looks like Sasha coming over. It looks like he's making a last stand. Pequod and Julius coming over.
You know, it's funny. Even with Dad in danger and all of this, I don't feel scared like the other times we faced the bugs.
No, we're prepared. And we have kinda halfway decent backup. Hitting Hunk on the shoulder. Kinda halfway decent, yeah.
Oh, darling, do you hear that? We're kinda halfway decent.
Yeah, you know, I didn't save the universe or anything, Samantha. He laughs loudly.
Didn't save my ass on more than one occasion or anything like that at all.
Well, nobody will be getting the shit beat out of them on this mission, Samantha. Except me, hopefully. Stroking her head, she sighs.
JJ just silently, he closes his eyes, but rolls them at the same time and just shakes his head.
Ricky's
Sasha, so here's the game plan. No, here's the actual get out of my way, pushing through. Here's the game plan. I will launch an incursion into the town square. I will distract that looks like a rather large horde. Here, come over here if you want to see, if you can't see around towns. Everybody else can come over here. I will confront the horde alone. Looking right at the map, putting Elizabeth up here. I will confront the horde alone, draw them off of me, and then Laz and Oz will fly in and pick Ash, the bounty hunter guy, and Saris up. And just leave me to my fate. Just sigh.
Ricky's gonna
Carter.
turn to Julius. She's gonna have a buddy, right?
No, alone. Alone. By myself. I'll distract them. It's a good plan. Davine, approved.
Davine shakes her head. No, I cannot approve that one, darling.
Yeah, how about this? And Hunk reading, almost like he's reading Sasha's mind. Me, Davine, Julius, and my daughter, who's staying by my side, will go to town square and help Ash. She groans. The fast movers go there, and Nevermore needs to be somewhere wherever Sasha's setting up her command center, with Patricia next to Nevermore. I see. Right. Nodding.
Julius nods. I think that's a far better plan. Julius looks at Pequod, especially with you staying right next to Nevermore, okay?
I've always wanted to ride it, Julius. She's asked many times, and I say no.
Julius looks over at Icy, puts his hands out with a face that says, come on, let her.
Well, today she'll get to. And I can make a sculpt out of it, and we can make more money. Sasha groaning.
Really good idea. Yeah, no, that one will sell like hotcakes.
Chalk me up for a pre-order for Ellie.
I'll put you down. Looking over at Ricky, hugging around Julius. Sasha, Carter and B Squad will go here. She's pointing down to the map here. Looks like there's civilians trapped, and there's some EarthGov troops in the city. Plus we have dragons and more troops and tanks following us. Carter, you're taking your squad on civilian evac ops.
Carter nods. Yes, ma'am. Not a problem, ma'am.
Just drop me in the middle of town. I'm prepared. Throw me at that big one that looks like he's marching towards the Sherion's position. I'm ready.
JJ just sighs, puts a hand onto Soletta's shoulder. You know for a fact that we're not going to do that.
Who knows? Maybe if I get knocked unconscious, I'll levitate away from danger like Jesus. Maybe it runs in the blood with my husband.
Pequod sees Julius bite his cheek hard to stop himself from laughing, thinking about it, as Carter shakes his head. Well, we're not going to be testing that theory today, are we?
No, I think that one requires Krellin rubbing Julius's cheek.
Yeah, I kind of wish we could have brought him and the murder robot Samuel with us.
They never show up when it counts, trust me. Pequod, they have a bad record, Ricky.
Yes. Shit, I would have taken the Fuhrer and fucking Rommel. We could have let them loose on the Xenomorphs. They probably would have done decently.
Would solve a lot of problems. Crossing your arms thinking about Clive and Scar dying.
Carter looks over at Suletta and then over at Marianne with his eyebrows raised.
He's a Nazi, Carter. Some things are unacceptable to her.
I mean, fair enough. Being a Nazi is pretty unacceptable to me as well.
Sasha, we know our plans. We know what we're gonna do. Suletta, you're going with your son-in-law. Oh, that's fine. I'll go with Carter.
Carter nods. He looks back at Sasha. I'll keep her protected.
Please and thank you. Nodding her head. I'll be going to the back end of town to set up a CQ, with Nevermore protecting me. Rendezvous point is the back of town. Southwest point here. Regroup there after you rescue the civs, Carter. Laz, Oz, you evac them in this ship.
Laz and Carter at the same time will look at Sasha and nod. Yes, ma'am.
I'll take the pilot's seat, love. We need the expert gunner.
Yeah, Laz will stand up, crack her knuckles as she'll walk over to the seat, look over at Oz. You just like seeing me handle the gunning stick.
She can handle a large stick. She does most nights.
Wow. Did not need to hear that about my sister. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Not so much of a wet blanket anymore.
Laz will turn around, look at Sam. At least we're not making out on the ship, about ready to fuck.
Sam glares at Laz. She handles it like a transmission. She does, like a stick shift. Oh, let me tell you.
Oswald,
Looks
my daughter.
Yeah.
That's my daughter you're talking about, buddy.
Sorry, sir. Turns around, straps himself in.
All good. Just, sorry.
Pequod shaking your head. What the fuck? Where is everyone? Wow, here come Blaze.
Oh, thank God, maybe he knows where everyone went.
Smiling, chuckling at Blaze. Hello. I'm getting very annoyed. Thomas, take your crew. Sit down. I'll cook you dinner.
Thomas nods. I got you, big dog. I got you. Don't worry. Come on, guys. Come on.
Uncle Blaze is pissed. What he have to be pissed about? Not like he have to spend his life with Clive Hale. God, they're all sitting down.
He's more pissed about, well, I'll just tell him, not being able to go on a mission.
What mission we talking about, big dog? Things have come to a head with the Xenomorphs and Strat's plan, from my limited understanding, and Asherion and Saris are in grave danger, apparently. What? Slamming his claw onto the table, Mr. Snuffles bounces. Meow!
Frederick stands up. You gotta be kidding me, are they gonna be okay?
Well, hence why I'm angered. I should be by Davine and Hunk's side. I am their servant and bodyguard. I think they take me for more of a servant than bodyguard. I am, in some ways, way more capable than Hunk. Me agree, gesturing his arm, and me the fucking Skylander.
Frederick nods. Yeah, I mean, he could explode all them heads and stuff like that. I'm no slouch myself, you know. Just put the Fred Pesci shirt on me, I'll fuck some people up.
Leave us behind because they think we fucking useless. Yeah. Looking over at Frederick.
Frederick shakes his head. But not useless. Samuel is extremely deadly. Quellen, Blaze, we could all handle ourselves. We just need to go out there and get shit done.
This is most likely the climactic battle that will decide the fate of the frontier. What the fuck? Throwing his arms up again. And we sitting here while Ash in danger? I ain't gonna stand for this. Sherry Undone made many mistakes, but he a good man and turned his life around. Standing up.
Very good man. I fucking love Ash. We gotta do something about this, guys.
What do you suggest we do? I was ordered down here to tend to infants. That, to be frank, gesturing to Thomas, don't need it.
Thomas leans back in his chair, his head looking at him upside down. Why don't you just take a ship and leave?
Well, he sits back in his seat. Meow. Ranger dropship?
Yeah, sure, Ranger dropship, whatever. Just instead of sitting here complaining about things when you obviously know I can handle it, why don't you just take a ship and leave?
Well, your grandfather would never forgive me for leaving you children alone. I done called Mama Land. They love Mama Land. Hail clapping.
Thomas gestures over to Zap. He can done call Mama Land.
She be over in a heartbeat. She's up at the house. She come over, take him over there. We just get ourselves a ship. They're not going to hand one over. May mind control them. Samuel clapping.
Frederick nods. And you know, if we can't really get it started with like an ignition key or something, we got, Samuel that can hack into the system.
I can get us airborne in less than 10 seconds, please. Then let's go find a ranger to mind control and get a ship. Oh yeah, let me get my trench gun.
Frederick looks over to Zap and then at Blaze. Are you sure it's a good idea that he comes with us?
Oh hell yeah, I'm coming. Blaze looking over at him. Yes, just let him come. It'll give the xenomorph something to chase after.
Oh, that's really morbid, Blaze.
I'll stay here with Thomas. Coming over here. Meow. I'll wait for Mama Land. Call her and go. About fucking time. Chance to prove our worth. Standing up, following Zap.
Yeah, we're useful members of this family. As Frederick will also stand up and waddle over, following after Zap.
Unlike a couple of Nazis I know. Following them out. Oh, Ash making that final stand. They are surrounding Ash.
He is looking around wildly, shooting anything that gets near the perimeter, lobbing his last grenade into the group here before turning to Saris. Well, hopefully they get here soon, eh, darling?
Saris cannot respond as the horde starts taking out the troops in front of her. They're crashing into the guys, tackling them, killing them. They are fighting to kill, not to capture. Kaz, his laser rifle constantly firing off as the walls close in on Ash.
He is going to notice that most of his weapons are out of ammo, pull out just Ravage and Valor, and start firing as he backs up towards Saris.
Saris dragging this poor guy along with her, who's got a piece of a xenomorph tail sticking out of his his neck. He's dead for the most part. Kaz backing up to Ash.
Well, didn't think this is how it would go out.
Really should have left instead of going underground. Saris chuckled.
You're damn right, but I was too stubborn for my own good. That's always been me.
This guy getting his head chopped off by a pouncing xenomorph using its tail to swipe the head off. These two guys almost engulfed in the crowd that just drags them into the death ball.
Kaz, it's been a pleasure, Saris. I will always love you.
He grabs Ash, rips his helmet off, and kisses him as there's a hissing from a xenomorph and jumps on top of Ash, sending him flying this direction.
He's gonna try to fight back, but realize he's pinned down and see what's coming.
As he sees the stinger coming out of its mouth, Ceres, you can see her almost in slow motion, raising her rifle, but one coming up right behind her. Kaz trying to hold this flank, and then a gunshot goes off. A phased magical bullet, and this thing and tumbles as Davine and Hunk enter the scene. Davine landing here.
Davine lands and immediately runs up right behind Ceres and just chops this thing up with her. Oh shit, where is it? There it is, with her swords.
Davine easily killing it.
She chops it down, kicks its body off to the side, and looks at Ceres. You okay, darling?
She looks right up at Davine. Perfect timing. Behind you! Pointing to the bugs behind.
She just shifts her sword into a reverse grip and stabs behind her, piercing it through the face.
Oh god. Okay, Eliza coming in for some crowd control, seeing poor Kaz there clawing at him, trying to claw through his armor.
Eliza drops down and will immediately put her fists up and start firing off napalm. Oh, that one instead, yeah. Napalm at all of the surrounding xenomorphs, taking them all out.
Don't worry, we brought the crowd pleasers. Kicking this thing off Ash, putting his hand out to him.
He's gonna take it and get helped up, and you can tell Ash is out of it for one of the only times you've ever seen him that way in a fight.
Hey, you with me? The fireworks are really about to begin as Julius comes roaring in. Mushan.
They hear a Mushan scream go out as quickly Julius will then just fire full-powered key blasts all around him, almost spinning around in a beautiful spectacle of fireworks and lights, as Hunk described them.
All right.
See? Yeah, still helping Ash up.
All right, thank you. I think that may be the first time I really was coming to grips with I'm about to die.
Thanks, Elizabeth. Reaching up to her for help.
Elizabeth picks him up. No problem, Cass. No problem at all.
Heard about your boyfriend. I'm glad they got him back.
Oh, trust me, I am too, and he's fiancé now.
Congratulations! Looking at his rifle! Anybody got a spare energy pack? He'll throw one over his shoulder. Thanks. Looking confused and concerned around.
Ash is gonna... You go.
Julius walks up to Kaz and taps him on the cheek of his helmet twice. You good? You good, Kaz?
I just thought it was over and I was headed to hell. So did Ash, I think.
He's gonna shake his head and immediately start checking Ceres to see if she's hurt. Oh, I thought I was gonna have a seat in hell or heaven, depending on what the gods see fit for me.
That'd be heaven, and you're far away from that, Mr. Immortality. Don't worry about that. Everybody's here. Your son's here with Carter, the civilian evac ops, and don't worry. Yeah.
Jesus fuck, what is that?
Nevermore. Both the big guns are here.
Davine walks up. That's Istrum. Icy. That's icy, darling.
She's helping Sasha set up a CQ at the southern point of town.
My first time hearing Nevermore in person.
Yeah, blood red moon. It's pretty creepy. You get used to it.
Julius looks up. Yep, terrifying, isn't it? And so he'll just put his hand up and clear out this bottom group as well.
So, you decided to be fashionably late, Colonel.
I'm chuckling.
Oh,
Yeah, well, yeah.
I had to be fashionably late, old man. Otherwise, how else would I have you have a heart attack before I came in and saved the day, just like old times?
No, it was you and Icy who gave me a heart attack on our first mission. You almost gave me a stroke here.
Did you ever figure out what was causing the... We tried to call you hundreds of times. The big one.
There's two big ones and then the really big one. The littler big ones, I fired a rocket at it out of a top-of-the-line Ranger launcher and it, pew, knocked it to the side without ever touching it.
Alright, well, we got the experts here. Looking over at Julius.
Julius nods. Yeah, we can handle it. Don't worry. I know for a fact Icy is cooking up something in that head of hers.
Either way, let's get you to see your son, huh?
Yeah, thank you. They're
And
different.
Sasha. She'll be angry if we didn't get here in time.
I think she would. Just careful, they're different right now than they ever have been.
Organized, looking around.
Like military organized. The two smaller big ones I mentioned are giving them directions, like generals.
Julius, this big one is big. Like, when it came out of the underground reservoir, we could only see its teeth. Kaz nodding his head. Yeah.
Remember
Julius,
the voided out dragon?
Julius nods. How could I forget?
Bigger.
He leans into Saris. Just, let me know. Bigger than a king?
Oh. It came out of a reservoir, like bigger than your lakes at Rainfall Lane. And all we could see is its teeth.
Right.
Huge.
Julius looks up at the sky, licks his lips slightly, and then looks at his father. Big Mama.
Well, sounds like a good fight for Julius and Nicole.
Julius nods. Yep, we'll have to handle that one, I think.
They're really earning their paycheck today, guys.
Oh, you're damn right. If there is any creature that I think could make you two put effort into a fight, it's that.
Carter finds himself. He sees people on the roof, some armed with like melee weapons, swatting down at a bunch of warriors that are quickly crawling up the building.
Carter will point up at the civilians. We gotta get them down and get them out of here. As Soul will just crack her neck. Already on it. She'll step forward, misty step up there, and put her hands out, and all around her, wherever the nearest people or the xenomorphs are, she just starts lunar bombarding them.
Sam watching, show off. Watching her bombard them.
Carter gestures to Sam. Well, I mean, you can always show her up by blowing some bitches up with that grenade launcher of yours.
Yes, sir. Cocking the grenade launcher, grabbing JJ and running in.
JJ whistles as he pulls out his swords, ready to fight.
Oh, it's gonna be a fun time in hell, isn't it, sir? He's gonna pull.
Keep them off me. Ricardo, come. Gesturing for Ricky, Suletta creates an ice bridge so Laz can hover. The civilians can climb it and get onto the ship, but Laz can still go.
You gotta ask me twice, ma'am.
Carter nods, looking at Suletta, who whispers to Memoran, maybe I don't have to protect her.
Now in combat, it'll all come back to shooting an ice blast at this one. Mother. Sam stows her rifle and pulls out a beam saber to try and impress JJ.
JJ smiles at her. You're gonna show me up with some sword mastery, love.
Throwing it into this one. I'll try.
Okay.
She'll wink at him.
He pumps his eyebrows at her. That is pretty impressive. How about this one? As he'll just spin around, pull out his ODM gun, and shoot the one right next to him in the face.
Watching it fall over, she puts her face mask on because the acid spray coming as Colt will go up to his wife to help protect Soul.
Carter smiles as Soul turns to him, smiles at him, with both a look of, I'm so glad you're here, and a look of, watch this, I'm murdering these things, as she snaps again. And another lunar bombardment just falls right onto the group next to her.
Now, xenomorphs don't know how to perceive magic, but they definitely see people climbing an ice bridge onto a ship, and they want these people, so they start dogpiling onto Suletta, because the bridge extends from her.
As Ricky's running in, he's going to pull the smart disc out and chuck it into the group that's charging her. Find that. And then he's going to pull his flails out and just start swinging at the ones around him.
Slaughtering them.
Carter will also run up and start helping Ricky out with the protection of Suletta with his sword attacks, and then a quick electrical discharge all around him for any stragglers.
And keep it coming, because there's more dog piling towards Suletta. Sam and JJ now on their rear flank.
JJ will run forward and start slicing into these fuckers. Swords, and then sneak attack and plasma infusion. Boop. Taking out as many as he can with as many sword strikes as he can.
Memory Ann calls to Soul to lunar bombardment ice wall she's putting up.
Soul will nod, focus her energy, snap, and lunar bombard. Boom, right onto the ice wall.
Creates a shrapnel effect. I'm not going to play the sound effect 60 times because it'll kill our ears, but they get shrapneled to death. Laz noting she doesn't even have to pull the trigger.
This is pretty impressive, Oz. Too bad I sort of want to pull the trigger. She's gonna aim the Gatling gun over at this group here and fire the Gatling laser into them a couple times.
Oz clapping loudly because he's just in a hover position. As Carter sees a group bounding over the rooftop towards his woman, JJ and Sam cutting a swath through as Ricky protects Suletta.
Carter will spin around, point at Ricky, protect her, as he will run, jump off into the group, like Aragorn into the group of orcs at Amenhen, and will start swinging his sword, decapitating a few of them as he does.
Sam throwing a beam saber over to help Carter. Carter's just slaughtering them.
Carter will take the beam saber, and it looks a lot like his grandmother, dual wielding both the beam saber and the sword of men, cutting through all of the bugs.
Jumping in front of Ricky, its tail pronged up like a scorpion, swings at Ricky, tilts its head, swings at Ricky, tries to jab at him, I should say. How pathetic. Keeping the ice bridge up.
He's gonna chuckle, dodge the last one, and it's like an afterimage in Dragon Ball. He's suddenly gone, then he's there and just swings with the flail, and both flails, one into the left side of the head, one into the right.
This was Spender's plan, really. What a jerk.
Yeah. When we got someone like you and us on the job, I think we can handle it.
All civs evac Carter, Colt turning to look over at Carter.
Carter looks over at Colt. Copy. We should move on then. As soon as possible. We can't afford to lollygag.
Copy that. Reloading his rifle as Julius, Ash, and company come in, and good old Baba Moore letting off shadow raises. Pequod sexily riding Nevermore. The xenomorphs, not understanding what they're running into, get slaughtered.
Julius will smile, fly up right next to Pequod, and put his fingers in his mouth and let out a really loud whistle, pump his eyebrows at her.
That is Nevermore, Ash. Well, in the flesh. As Pequod looks down at Julius, take a picture. Take a picture of me.
Julius nods, gives her a thumbs up, and will take like 50 pictures of her with his wrist computer.
Constantly fixing her scarf. Nevermore's head slowly turns over. Oh, just deal with it.
Julius gestures towards her. Duck lips, honey, duck lips.
Duck lips! Yeah, they're gonna make a toy out of it there, Ash. That's why they're doing this. One of them statues. Sideshow collectible. Is that normal? Seeing the Praetorian, seeing its troops get decimated by something it doesn't understand, tucks a tail on all fours and runs.
No, I have never seen... Unless it's all alone, I've never seen one do that, and only when it has no other option.
Those things don't run from jack shit. Is that normal? Pointing up at Icy. Yes, it's normal for our family, Kath.
Davy nods. Oh yes, actually quite normal for our family. If you ever get Nicole too angry or something like that, or if she needs to deal with something like this, Nevermore is the trump card of trump cards for us.
And Max Tech thought they developed something to beat Lorelei. let alone that. Gesturing up to her as Pequod posing for picture.
I don't think Max Tech ever really had a chance of actually winning unless they opened the black hole, to be honest.
This is how I like my ops to go. My soldiers haven't had to fire a shot, and my tanks haven't had to fire a shot. Looking back at Julius. Ash? Seeing Ash? About fucking time, Ash.
Apologies, ma'am. Our little Colonel Firecrotch was fashionably late.
Julius. Pequod looking down at Julius. It is his nickname.
Julius nods, and I like that nickname. Also, he flips Ash off. Screw you, man.
I prefer General Firecrotch, but he can't be one for a while. Pequod, oh.
At least 2 years.
I'm fine with that. Just so you know, you want to know how many bullets I had left? 18 for Valor and 9 for Ravage, and then I was out.
I got resupply over here. Town's gesturing.
Oh, Towns, you are a darling. And you brought my gun. You brought the lever-action revolver. The lever-action necroplasm. I am delighted with you.
Yes, I did. Sasha nodding her head. What's the ETA on Carter? I don't know. She looks to the trooper here, then to town. He's pushing through the town. They rescued the civilians. He looks like he's heading towards a group of EarthGov troopers. Looks like there's a king there. Then I better see a dragon.
Julius looks up at the sky, clicks his tongue. Oh, I really hope we see a fucking dragon.
My husband's promotion eventually is riding off of this, so yeah, can you put me down? I see, we'll put Pequod down so she can hug Saris and Ash.
Julius lowers down, smiles next to Pequod, then looks up at Icy and just gives her a simple thumbs up, checking in on her.
She gives a fiery thumbs up back and scans the area, but mostly confused as to why it ran so quickly as it did. Pequod coming over. Nice little group hug for Ash, Pequod, Saris, and Julius.
Oh, I'm happy to see you, Patricia.
Sorry we're late. We should have came out. Sasha was giving you 12 more hours.
Well, you can ask Hunk. I wouldn't have made it 12 more seconds.
No, not with the horde that was coming down on them. We got here just in the nick of time.
Elizabeth nods. It was truly their last stand.
Yeah, we're the only ones who made it out, ma'am.
I'm sorry for them. She looks up at Nevermore, but I'm not sorry for what's about to come for the Xenomorphs. As Carter makes his way through the city, Carter sees a rifle line of troops that were dropped here with the Nova and some other ships, and a lot of runners Xenomorphs, very fast, agile. They're shooting at them, but they're too fast because they're coordinated by the king letting out a roar, and the troops start to break their line in fear.
Carter's eyes widen. He points at Soul Thaumaturgy, as she'll snap her fingers, cast Thaumaturgy on him. He will run up to them. You dare run! This is what we live for. We live to protect. We live to fight. We are EarthGov. If we fall here, everyone else falls. Are you willing to look your son or your daughter or your wife in the eye and say, I ran? No! We will fight. We will stand so they can have better lives, and they can survive, and they can live on and call our names in the annals of history.
That's what I'm talking about. Watching Carter. This guy raises his chainsaw to Carter's sword to tap it.
Carter taps it as he'll just start tapping all of them. And after he's done, he points right at them, taking a page out of his mother's book. Death!
They start firing super effectively because they are too fast, but the lines are about to clash as the king, seeing Carter, starts even trampling his own troops to move in after Carter.
Carter will crack his neck, spin his sword in his hand, and he will go forward and start fighting with his troops,
Shooting off her ODM gear, coming to Carter's side.
I bet there's good food in hell if it comes to that, guys, and he's gonna run in.
JJ just smiles, running in after Sam. Soul will smile, grab Colt by the arm, and teleport him to a point of advantage for his sniping, and her a point of advantage for lunar bombardments and such.
Sam throwing out cluster bombs in the back line, killing a large portion of them, but the king does not care about his own troops. He topples through to get to the front line.
Carter will pull out his sword, run up to it, ready to fight a king, which in the back of his mind he thinks, I won't be able to do this, and then a louder voice in his head says, fuck that, I can do this, I'm protecting my troops.
What Carter didn't see, Suletta turning over her shoulder, Colt seeing it, and Soul. Suletta noticing it was a lightning crack behind them, a big one. Sam throwing her beam saber up at it, causing minimal damage to it as its head whips over to Sam.
Don't you dare! As he puts his hand up and will lightning strike at it.
Carter, Carter, Carter. Its tail wrapping around it. And breathing right into the top of its head. Mouth, really, because it looked up at the dragon to see what coiled it. As the little ones flee and cower in fear. No more coordination. Sam chopping this one up before it can run away.
Carter breathes sort of heavily as he looks up at the dragon. Thank you so much.
The Xenomorph King toppling this way. It lets out a snort looking down at its defeated foe. Bobs its head.
Carter will walk over to it, put his hand on its, I don't know what you call it, like calf, thigh area, and just pats it a couple times. Thank you for coming to do that for us.
It'll take its head down to Carter so Carter can touch it. Sam, can I touch it?
Carter smiles and gestures for her to do so. You are my greatest warrior.
It lets Sam and anybody else that wants to touch it, touch it.
That's the fucking king of men right there. He's gonna punch Carter in the shoulder and touch the dragon.
And that's a toppled piece of shit, King. Looking over at the headless Xenomorph.
God damn, I told you it was the least that you could do.
Looks like you're getting back into the military one day, Carter.
Carter chuckles, looks at Sam, smiles. Sooner rather than later, honestly.
We need to RTB with the Ranger General. Sir, looking up at the dragon, too afraid to touch it, as it snorts out some fumes from its nostrils.
Carter looks over at the troops and nods. Don't you worry about him, he's here to protect us. And yeah, we got RTB to the Ranger General, ASAFP.
ASAFP, Thomas. As Carter and company will, Laz and Oz hovering over. Proud of that boy. Looking down at Carter.
Oswald, that is my fucking brother right there.
Picture Julius. Town's now up on Nevermore's shoulder.
Julius will fly in front of them, taking pictures. Okay, I see. I need you to look a little bit off to the left, and I don't know if you can, but do a bit of a smolder,
Nodding her head, doing so.
Yeah.
Some things never change. There's no, and I'm glad they don't. Watch it.
I'd rather they remain like this forever.
The kid's showing up. There's your son. Saris running over to Ricky.
Oh, Ricardo, he's gonna lightly push past Kaz to get there too. You alright, son? Are you doing fine? I'm fine. Are you two okay? He's gonna grab them and hug them both. I was worried you guys didn't get back to us, and then the Mayday call. We're fine. Look at your mother. We're fine, right, darling?
It's in the nick of time. We wouldn't be if it wasn't for the help showing up.
Yeah, you should thank the rainfalls again that we're here, because 10 seconds more and at least I wouldn't be.
Oh, we shouldn't have been so late. Pequod looking down. We all had bad feelings. No more 12-hour windows.
No, I should think not. Thank you, ma'am. I might take the desk job after this mission.
You can gladly have it. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Somewhat suicidal. Going underground. Sasha laughing.
Yeah, I think I've been out and about for too long.
Davine chuckles. Either that or, darling, it might be a good time for retirement. You never know.
I don't know. I'll have to think about that, huh, Saris?
Well, I'm down. Orange Twist sounds good to me. I need him, at least until he's ready. Gesturing over to Rick.
Me? To take his job?
That's what you're gonna do, whether you like it or not. Inspecting Elizabeth's suit.
Well, Elizabeth looks over at Ricky. I'm sure you do good, Ricky. You're quite skilled, just like your father. As she looks at Sasha. Yeah, no, it's working real well, ma'am. Thank you again for making this for me.
Good, I'm glad. Rubbing her helmet lightly as Kaz saved my ass. Looking down at Elizabeth, this guy coming up mumbling something to Sasha. Oh, we got a dragon? We did! I'm looking around confused. Is that what the lightning crack was all about?
Carter nods. He will walk up over to Sasha, give her a quick salute. Yes, ma'am. There was a king and a crap ton of runners. I led the men, made sure they weren't going to run, and fought with them and fought against the king, and the dragon appeared and helped us out.
Congratulations. I'll be reinstating you in 2 years' time. After the band.
Carter thins his lips and nods. Trust me, I want to gag when I think about it too sometimes as well.
Give your mother-in-law a child in the meantime. It'll make that time all the more worth it.
Oh, I will. We're hoping for a boy.
Girl would be nice.
You just don't want the boy to end up like me. I understand.
That's not okay. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I'm stroking his back.
Carter chuckles. If there's anything I'm gonna do to that boy, it's gonna be making sure he doesn't end up anything like me.
I see changing positions with Towns and Pequod with their big hands. As Pequod comes and puts her hand on Dez's head, Pequod's eyes glowing.
Julius lowers his wrist computer as he'll fly over to Dez and Pequod, waiting to hear about anything that might be happening.
What's that, some type of like Holy Communion or something? He gestures up. She's talking to the dragon. Looking over again.
Sol will walk over to Kaz, look up at him. She's bonded with the dragon. His name is Dez. They can communicate with each other telepathically, Kaz.
Oh, it's seen a lot of weird shit since me and Ash became friends. You get used to it, really. Looking up at the dragon.
Sadly,
Are they all that big? Most, but he's the biggest for sure.
he's the alpha of the pack, and look at you, Suletta. He's gonna hug her. Good to see you here doing this.
Oh, well, I wouldn't miss it for the world. Nicole won't let Lugnut come along, but I'm coming for death and glory.
Glory, not death, and poor Blaze.
Yes, he had to go. Tend to Thomas and the children. Your son protected me as we rescued the civilians. Quite the, I would say, good replacement for you. Not now, but someday soon.
He might not think it, but he's a Valorius, and his grandmother is his grandmother. He'll do just fine.
And he's really good at driving drunk. Sam laughing. Remember Ann laughed? Only the best. He went a long time before those officers noticed.
JJ chuckles. Out of all of the B Squad members, you are the best at driving drunk, Ricky.
I can't hold my liquor, so yeah.
Hey, 10 more minutes and I would have been to my destination fine.
It's bad. Pequod taking her hand away, looking at Julius.
Julius leans forward. How bad?
Not good. They all ran away when, well, I guess you guys showed up. They started their initial retreat. And then we saw them run away after she, gesturing to Nevermore, killed all the ones back here. They're holding up in some basin where there's... She looks down to Ash. I can only see what Dez saw. So basically the biggest bug ever.
Queenie, yes, we were telling him, so big that she came out of a lake the size of bigger than the one you have at home, and we could only see her teeth.
Apparently it's so big, the moonlight, she gestures up to the moon, is... If you look at its teeth, the moonlight blinds you, bouncing off its teeth.
Oh, Jesus. Soul hearing that is taken aback just a little bit.
Well, I'd say that's our Queen Mother then, what Spender was rambling about.
If that isn't the Queen Mother, then I don't want to meet what is.
Neither the fuck do I. Well, we have a choice. We can either leave and crack the planet, or go fight it. What I said still stands. I want them all off the board. Nevermore turning, looking at Sasha.
Julius looks over at Sasha. What the hell did you bring me and Icy here for? You want him off the board? This is how we do it.
Then we're going to fight that thing and save this planet, because we're gonna have to crack enough.
Carter nods. I would have to agree. I want to fight it, even though I'm not, able to without the dragon or anything like that. I want to fight that fucker.
It's time for some like-to-leave work early lazy motherfuckers to earn their keep. Ugh. Groaning loudly!
Julius rolls his eyes a bit. What else do you pay us for, Sasha? When shit goes bad, this is what we do. Not really, neither of us were ever great at paperwork.
Sneaking off to have fucking sex all the time in various places. They get it from me. And
And me. They definitely get their libido from us.
it's duly noted at the academy. She neglects many of her duties to disappear off with him somewhere. Lucky her, not with Clive. Putting his hand on her shoulder.
I'll just say, Sarah, Kaz, and I have been burning the midnight oil working overtime. I think it's about time those lazy bones get to work.
Yeah, permanent vacation for me when this is all said and done.
Brother, I will buy you a condo. I'll buy you a mansion wherever you want to live. Just say the word.
Sasha nodding her head, looking over to Towns, and then we'll look back down at her computer. Alright, we're gonna move out to this plateau here. This is the base in Pequod being put down by Nevermore. That's where he says. Then we're on the move.
Julius nods. Yes, ma'am, we're on the move. He looks at Icy. Lazy bones? Watch this, we're not even gonna break a fucking sweat on this.
Easy peasy. Rubbing your hands together.
Easy peasy lemon fucking squeezy. As Davine looks up at them and smiles.
Oh, off the back of Nevermore, the group makes their way here with 0 casualties. The dragons hovering behind Dez, leading them. Handing out binoculars, this EarthGov trooper. Everybody can see the Queen Bubba.
So you weren't playing around when you said, it was fucking gigantic.
You really don't even need these. Sarah's gesturing with the binoculars. And no, we weren't playing around. When that thing erupted through the city, it toppled the city coming out of the ground. We were running down the streets. We tumbled down a mountain, basically, of that used to be a city.
I've said it already, but I think it may be the biggest thing I've ever seen.
Icy studying it, watching it closely.
I mean, that kind of thing. If we didn't have people like Nicole and Julius and Lorelei, that kind of thing would be a threat to Gateway itself.
We'd have to crack the planet for sure. Assuming that would even kill it. And they're all gathering around it. Wonderful. Handing the binoculars over to JJ.
JJ puts his eyes up to the binoculars. His head recoils. Yeah, that thing's huge. With all the bugs around it, it looks like a front cover in a horror novel. Really, it does.
And those 2 other big ones with the prong tongues. They're out there too?
JJ will put his eyes up to the binoculars. Does he see the 2 with the prong tongues?
He sees them rallying large hordes.
Oh, they're out there, all right. They seem to be... He lowers them a bit. Generals is what I would call them to the Empress there. Or the Queen, I suppose.
Let's see if the bitch can dodge this. He gestures to one of the soldiers. He types something on his wrist computer. And all the tanks simultaneously fire, launching 4 rockets at the Queen Mother. Tank shells that stop, like Independence Day, well away from her and explode as she just tilts her head slowly, looking up at the plateau.
Julius clicks his tongue as he tilts his head. So Sasha, that didn't work.
Right. Well, when conventional methods don't work, unconventional warfare is called for. Pequod will put her hand out and the dragons go. Attempt a strafing run. Everybody can see them even without the binoculars. They fly off. Attempt a strafing run and their breath attacks hit on top of her. Like an unseen force above her. As they fly over and then fly off to avoid danger. Great.
That just looks wonderful. Oh, Jesus. Julius looks up at Icy and tilts his head towards the direction of the Queen Mother.
I see. Coming out of Nevermore, I suggest taking out the Palatines. Crossing her arms, looking at them, if that's what we really want to call them.
JJ looks over at Icy and nods. Okay, the Palatines. We take them out and then... he gestures off towards the Queen Mother. Do what exactly to the Queen Mother?
She squints one eye, fixing her glove. I'll take care of her.
Julius will walk over to Icy, put his hand on her shoulder. I'll back you up anywhere you go, sis.
We're gonna need protection and a lot of it, because that thing can read her mind. Sasha looking over at Icy. Okay. Use the dragons and the Nova to do strafing runs, clear a path for Carter and B Squad to go after the Palatine to the east. That leaves the one to the west. We'll take the one to the west with Elizabeth, holding David's hand.
Elizabeth nods as she'll walk over and hold Davine's other hand. Yeah, we got it.
Okay. And what exactly are you gonna do? I'll be channeling. I won't be able to defend myself for a period of time. I'll go with the guy who can summon the dragon. Cat's coming over to Carter.
Carter just looks at Kaz and chuckles a bit. Yeah, don't worry, Kaz. I'll protect you as well. I don't got a fancy suit of armor, but I do got a nice sword.
I'll be staying here, son-in-law. Setting down her binoculars. As a former member of Alpha 9, I will stay and protect Nicole.
Carter looks at her and nods. You just stay safe out here, alright, Mom? I want my child to have a grandma.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be here when you get back. Something to do. Not many people can say they had to protect the time deity coming over.
Not many people can say that they got to save the universe, help save the universe twice, Suletta. Sorry, Ricky, you're not going to get the chance to fight alongside Mum and Dad like that today. No, I'm going with Carter's. Give him hell, Dad, we're going to give him hell up there.
B Squad slowly boarding the ship so they can be dropped off by Laz. And then they can walk the rest of their way. Icy looks to Soul. You're going to lose the ability to channel. So stay near Colt.
Soul tilts her head and nods. Okay, understood. I'll stay near Colt. As she'll grab a hold of his wrist and nods.
What does that mean? Walking up to the ship.
She shakes her head. I won't be able to cast any spells for a short while.
Oh, this is bad.
Real bad. Real bad. That's real bad if she's resorting to something like that.
Entering the ship as Kaz follows and flies off. Just like old times. Sasha loading her rifle. Icy starts now. You better hope Mom and Dad get back quick. That thing points out to the Queen Mother is about to throw everything it has at us. Because it's afraid of me.
Everything it has, is that all?
Julius laughs. Have you no faith, dear sister?
I do. Fixing her gloves. But when I mean everything, I mean... As they hear multiple king roars go off. Everything.
We saved the universe once, what's another time?
We'll put the bitch in checkmate. Loading his submachine gun.
That's what I'm talking about, Townsend, is what I'm fucking talking about.
Flying out here. Fight Twick. Hurrying blade.
Boys, I mean, come on, man. You gotta be able to go faster.
This is the vehicle's top speed.
Hit that hepa's wife.
I already have, Frederick. Don't you think I am concerned for the family, too? If anybody should be there, it's me, not you. You don't even have a shirt on.
Oh, get this
You're
shirt
a Nazi!
on. How fucking dare you call me? Don't you fucking dare call me that. Maybe learn how to fly the ship faster before you go calling me something like that.
Me no Nazi anymore. Leave Himmler behind me. Zap drapes his cape over him. Our Rainfalls have yet to reveal their deadliest servant. The one they say no living man can kill. The Skylander of Rainfall Lane. As Samuel places the beret over his head.
Wow. Fudwick blinks a couple times as he will walk up to the Skylander and sort of like fix a little ascot that I imagine he wears on his chest. You look good, Skylander. I have faith that you'll protect us.
Thank you kindly. Giving Frederick a kiss. This our hour to prove ourselves.
Fudwick reciprocates the kiss as he leans back smiling. Oh, trust me. We will prove ourselves tenfold.
No more jokes about y'all not done showing up. I'm gonna get my name out there too. Fighting the Calamity Wars. Yes. Looking down at Zap.
Fudwick looks over at Zap, then behind himself to Blaze. I still don't think it's a good idea. Can you imagine how devastated Mama Wan is going to be?
He'll stay on the ship. Or the boarding ramp.
I think that's the best place for him to end up, just on the boarding ramp.
May save Julius' life, then may get promoted beyond him and allowed back to work with Ash. They gonna do it, trust me, they will. You can save him, I know you can.
Fudwick nods. Oh yeah, for sure you're going to be promoted above Julius. I mean, he's just a colonel, you're a Skylander.
What's the ETA? 45 minutes. Frederick hearing that gets nervous.
45 minutes, please? I mean, doesn't this thing have like an overdrive or maybe take some like hyperdrive juice and shoot it directly into the fuel depot, you know what I mean?
I was trying to inform you we should steal a different class of vessel on Gateway while you were too busy laughing at the mind-controlled Rangers.
Because it was fun. Are you going to say it wasn't funny?
May make them drool and poop. I rest my case, Frederick.
He made them poop themselves. That was funny. And you could have said something. You could have just, like, smacked me upside the back of the head and said, hey, Frederick, we should steal one of these instead, other than this slow piece of shit without the overdrive.
Would you like me to turn the ship around?
Oh, hey, that would be me. That would mean you getting to lose out on this fight.
Oh, he groans and just keeps flying. Fixing his beret, looking out the window as Hunk and Davine, no problem for them, encounter the first Palatine that masses all of its troops around him, playing right into our fucking hands.
Davine smiles big and wide, looking at all the xenomorphs. Oh, darling, how should we go about this? You go left, I'll go right, Eliza up the middle.
Yeah, and Eliza, crowd control, baby.
Eliza will give him a thumbs up as she'll hit a lever on her suit and 2 flamethrowers pop out of her arms.
Hunk will pull out his rocket launcher that Blaze made for him for the Isle mission and fire that rocket right into the crest of the Palatine's head, and it and veers off like Ash claimed. Alright, we're gonna have to get up close and personal.
Oh, that is my specialty, darling. She unsheathes her swords. That is my specialty indeed, as she will ODM gear up to this group of xenomorphs here and start attacking them.
Eliza can do the same, as Hunk will fire his rocket launcher at the crowd in the back. Right here, actually, to the right.
Eliza will run up to this group right here and just fire her. Is that right? Yeah. Fire her Gatling guns right into this group, trying to pierce through as many as she can.
And she does.
As she'll then spin around, see one about to like come for her face, about to like try to bite at her face, and she just swings at it with her power gauntlet, sending it to the floor.
Hunk firing off another rocket, whipping around and hitting this back here, blowing them up.
Davine smiles as she will, oh damn, where are they? Huh. Oh, there they are. No, that's weird. She will run up to this group here and start cutting a swath through them as well. Huh. And then she will ferocity attack some of the remaining ones up here.
Interestingly enough, the remaining xenomorphs start crawling on the Palatine. He's commanding them to crawl to him. Elizabeth not letting these two get by. And just so he can say he did it. She sees her father neckbreaker, a xenomorph that was trying to run up to protect the Palatine.
She's gonna run up right next to her father, turn on her flamethrower again, but as she lets it off, she looks up at him. That was so fucking cool, Dad.
You got it. You saw it in your visor, babe.
Oh, I saw it. I saw it.
Eliza's flamethrower going off. Something's wrong. It's hitting the Palatine, it's too afraid to attack. Its claws up trying to protect itself from where she just fried the xenomorphs on her. As Davine can kill this.
Yeah, Davine just spins around and will... Where is it?
As she's attacking, it's shaking them off of him, trying to pull back. Yeah, I don't think so. Hunk firing off another rocket, and something's wrong. It goes through whatever size shield was there, hits it, and it lets out a screech and whips around violently.
There we go, loves. There we go. As Davine cuts through all of the xenomorphs around her.
Don't know what's going on, but light that fucker up, honey.
Elizabeth will nod as she runs up again, and she's going to fire off all 6 of her flame grenades at this Palatine, and afterwards fire some more napalm on top of it.
Sending it into a panic as they are afraid of fire, sending it trampling around here, trying to use the ground and foliage to get the fire off of itself. I don't know what the hell is going on, but he looks up at it, it thrashes around, and then dead charges at Davine.
Davine squints at it as it does, fierceness in her eyes as she uses her ODM gear, pierces into its skull. She shoots up over it, and as she's shooting up over it, she, just like Levi attacking, can't remember his name, but the Beast Titan, like a fan downwards onto this thing,
causing its mouth to open, and it was charging in this direction. She gets that crit. Hunk's rocket going into its mouth as Davine gracefully flies away, and its head explodes.
Davine will turn around, put one of her one of her swords, cock her hip a bit. Aren't I good? Oh, aren't I good, my love?
Oh, you are good. Gesturing for her to come over.
Davine will ODM over to him and just start basically making out with his mask.
Now, putting his hand on her butt, we gotta get back and protect Nicole.
Yes, we do. We have to get to Istrum as soon as possible.
I don't know what's going on, but whatever's going on, that thing did not stand a chance against us.
Eliza shakes her head as she walks up to her dad. I have a feeling that the B Squad kids could use, she gestures all about herself, the suit in their fight. Would it be okay if I went and joined them?
As long as you fly over there, yeah. Go ahead, we're going back to your sister.
She nods. I'll fly over there. No running through xenomorphs for me, Dad.
Be safe. Patting her on the helmet.
Of course, Dad. She'll give him a very tight hug as well as her mother, and she will fly off in the direction of B-Squad.
As the gambit has begun, the little ones starting to surround the group and not missing a beat. They're using a Davine's ODM gear to get here. A rocket flies off, hitting this group. Icy standing, arms flexed to her side, screaming, and there's a beam of light coming down from the sky.
Julius turns around, gives his dad a thumbs up. That's what I'm talking about, Dad.
Cut us a path through, dear. Sorry we're late, son.
Oh, it's no problem at all, as Davine will easily cut her way through these xenomorphs.
Party's just getting started. Sasha chambering her rifle.
Of course, it's like father like son, fashionably late like him.
You know, you gotta have some style, as Davine cutting her way through so they can hook up with the group.
Davine runs over as well. Oh, you must have style. Otherwise, what use is there in a good fight?
Do we have any idea what Nicole's doing right now?
Julius throws one of his hands up. Not really, but she told Soul that she wouldn't be able to channel for a little bit.
Doesn't matter. Sasha's shooting her rifle. It goes through the rhinoceros xenomorph's head and the little ones. Doesn't matter. Just protect her.
Julius nods. On it, as he will. Flare blitz, lighting himself on fire and shooting off into this group of xenomorphs.
Riding Julius piggyback style.
Julius spins around, and as he does, he just puts both of his hands out in either direction and will let out 2 key blasts in either direction.
Sasha was attempting to steal a kill from the group, thought better, and just chambers her rifle and shoots this warrior.
Julius points at her. I saw that, Sasha!
Aha! As a flashbang goes off, priming up this group for somebody.
Oh, well, you know how it is. You don't ask the magic users for explanations. Ash is gonna pull the necroplasm lever action and just go to town.
All too easy. Ash attacking this group.
Yes, sir, bottom group.
All too easy. Suletta ice following next to Julius. Watch out, it might get cold, holy.
Oh, don't worry, I'll just melt it right off.
Blood flying around on Julius. She has a pistol shooting, kills this one.
Julius smiles, looks over at his aunt. Speaking of cold, Auntie, let's get some ice reflection over here. As he will point at this group here. Suletta making ice mirrors, Julie shooting off key blast. The key blast reflecting off the mirrors, and then the ice mirror shattering, hitting them all with ice.
Killing them. As good old Hunk will check it. Check it. He's gonna neck breaker a xenomorph here.
Davine noticeably crosses her legs.
Oh my fucking god, looking at Davine! Focus woman's swords to bugs' heads!
I can't help it! As Davine will rush over and start attacking the group as well.
Saris with a beam saber chopping through the ones that get near Sasha, just like old times, as these bugs stand little to no chance against the prowess of Bubba 9. Carter, on the other hand, makes way, with Eliza connecting already, hooking up here, flying right under the Nova, as this Palatine presents itself, its large claws slamming into the ground.
Carter tilts his head. Oh, shit. All right. He looks at the 2 claws, tilts his head. We take out the hands, it can't do much afterwards, right? So we take out the claws.
Sam nodding her head, igniting a beam saber.
Carter taking out his sword, that looks over his shoulder at Sam, and then back, head facing forward. Trying to show me up, Samantha?
Oh yeah. Nodding her head. I'll clear you a path. Kaz fires a rocket from his jetpack that it's a cluster bomb, like from unit divers, and it wipes them out. Been saving that one.
Carter looks back at Kaz. Pretty damn useful, you know that?
Oh, well, me and Ash tend to get along. He's gonna keep the high ground, though, and stay up here.
Eliza will land down next to all of them, run over a bit. We got this, guys, we got this.
Memory Ann pulling out her plasma rifle, right claw first. Time to fight. She moves in.
And Carter will follow after her.
No initiative, let's fight it out. Memory Ann's gonna start shooting the claw.
Ricky will run in as well, doing his attacks with the flails.
Yeah, initiative. Oh, no
Oh,
initiative?
no
you said?
initiative, go for
Okay,
it.
I'm sorry, I misheard. Carter will also run up and call out to Memory Ann, "Can I get some ice on this baby here?" As he puts his sword out.
She will. And she also, this thing slamming its claw down. It's stopped and frozen in place by an ice wall. I don't need the tokens. This claw is still free, though.
Carter will make his attacks against the claw. Oop, that was one too many. You know what? He's gonna action surge. Not 2, 3. Apply his static aura to it, and then not focus shot, electrical overload. The claw.
She's gonna give gauntlets to Ricky and Carter. As Samantha starts chopping away at this claw, JJ sees it raising to ground pound.
JJ, could you ping which one was ground pounding again?
This one.
JJ will rush over, fly up near its wrist. He's going to, there he is, charge up his thunder spear and shoot it right at it, aiming down towards its wrist.
Letting out a screech. Colt throws Soul on his back. You're staying with me. Don't know when you're gonna lose the ability to cast. But go all. He aims his rifle up, out, and he shoots. And the bullet goes into the Palatine's chest. Oh my god, that worked.
Oh my god, it worked! Oh my god, it worked! She puts her hands up and is going to lunar tidal wave.
Oh no!
She lets out a scream of screams. It sounds like it's amplified by thaumaturgy, but it's not at all. Just raw power in her scream.
The claw here, breaking out of the ice, will attempt to slam down on Ricky and Carter unless they find some way to stop it before doing so, as Sam shoots her ODM gear up next to JJ and smiles at him, pulls a plasma pin, a smirk really, pin out of a plasma grenade, and drops it in the hole he made with his thunder spear.
JJ just smiles at her. God, you're so hot.
You better move. Tackling him off the claw.
Carter looks at Ricky. We gotta move.
Yeah, he's going to start backing up, pull the 2 bombs he has for crack shot combo out, and hey, Colt, have fun. He's gonna toss him at the claw.
Oh, and he will, and he does not miss, as it lets out a shriek, pools of acid, hitting the ground.
Carter smiles. Not a bad idea, Ricky. Memory Ann! Shatter Shock.
And she will. Before she's gonna take a pot shot at the Palatine itself, doing Shatter Shock with Carter right after, as the glob hits it, and it pulls its wounded, pathetic hand, JJ fucked up to try and protect itself from the plasma.
JJ is going to see that happen, ODM up to it, and he is going to boop, 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 just start trying to cut this thing up so the plasma goes through like any of the holes that he makes in the with his swords.
Work its wrist down, letting out a whistle pointing to Carter, and then the wrist of the creature as her beam saber hits it, trying to recoil it to protect its wrist.
Carter nods. Wrist. Carter will, you know what? Carter's gonna jump up onto the claw and start chopping down onto the wrist.
Like mother, like daughter, making an ice bridge for Ricky to follow suit.
He is going to follow suit, running up, leaping, and right at the wrist, he's going to use his Kanabo, dumping all 4 bits of motion energy to do 8d6 damage in one hit.
Kaz firing off a rail shot, sending a small piece of its skull, a chunk of flying. Let it rip, Eliza!
Eliza smiles wide as she runs up, and she is going to right below it. Right below it, she's going to fire a deep impact missile, causing it to burrow into the ground, and then huge shards of earth and rock fly up as the missile goes off all around it.
As the Palatine's life draws to a close, gigantic claws, multiple sets of gigantic claws, slam into the hillside. Praetorian, no disregard for the smaller ones around it, pushing them and throwing them out of the way to get to Icy.
Julius is going to point at the Praetorian. Alpha 9, Praetorian, I got the king.
Oh, don't mind if I do. They actually gave us something to worry about.
Rocket being let loose on the Praetorian from Hunk.
Julius is going to fly right up to the king. He's going to kick it in the face and then let out a torrent of just Mushin strikes, one after the other, in its chest, in its face, anywhere where he can land a good hit.
As he does that, a railgun shot going off from Sasha, clipping the Praetorian in the knee. He stumbles like a football player losing balance towards Ash. No. Suletta putting up an ice wall, stopping him.
Ash is gonna pull out a toy that he has not used in a long time and shoot it with the broken butterfly.
Letting out a hiss, falling over dead. How pathetic. Suletta watches as another one. And another one. And another one. Julius knocks this king down, dying, falling off the mountainside, as another one coming up in a rather advantageous position. Towns slowly backing up into Icy with his gun up. Need a little help from somebody who's not just a guy with a gun.
Julius looks over. I got it. He's gonna
shooting it with his fist.
He's gonna fly over to the king, and he is going to Mushin knee thrust it right into the chin.
Nice. Pequod's still riding Julius. Very fast. Ceres kneeing a warrior in the face, causing him to fall off, as the Praetorian, they don't care. They're throwing these little things out of the way to get to Icy. I'd say our daughter's doing a job.
I would say so, darling, I would say so. As she will fly up to one of them and, yep. There we go. Just start cutting them down, trying to go mainly for the hands and feet of the Praetorians.
Sasha throwing out a sticky grenade on its claw, and then a machete into the other one. Its head bobs down, exposing its face to Davine, as this one climbing down the hillside behind.
He's gonna turn towards that one and use the special vented barrel to do a full round of 7 attacks on it with the AK-2033.
Sarah's chucking her beam saber at it, as Ash does so. Davine killing this one. Suletta will need a little help, sister. Oops. Trip this one up. Slamming into the ground. Ice sheet falling on its face. Contorted.
As it's coming towards it, I think that's the wrong one. There it is. She's gonna call out to Hunk. Oh, darling, slicing punt kick, please.
Oh, absolutely. And he will.
Hunk punt kicks it as she flies forward and starts cutting it up as best she can right down the back of this Praetorian, ending up on the other side of it.
Oh, this never gets old. Sarah's fucking chucking her beam saber at this one and kneeing a couple warriors off the cliff as the king is trying and failing to land a claw strike on Julius. Its claws hitting the ground, but Julius is too fast.
Honestly, this is pretty fun. I should just kill it, shouldn't I?
It's kind of pathetic. Look at him.
Yeah, it's sort of pathetic. It's like when It's like Krellin trying to fight something.
Yeah.
Yeah, Julius just puts his hand up and blows its head off.
Its head staggers, its body still reaching its claw out with its head exploded, and it tumbles over. Dead. Laz is up! He's still trying to. Now he's recoiling, trying to recoil its claw back. But Ricky and Carter have cut it off, but it's not going to give up protecting itself.
Laz is going to call out, "Get the fuck clear of it!"
Sam shooting her, for a change, shooting her ODM gear out and pulling Handsome Boy over to her.
Well, I could get used to that. Carter's going to grab Ricky by the shirt collar, take him away. Elizabeth is just going to take a couple steps back, as she will, using the Nova's weapon systems, point-blank orbital strike the Palatine.
Now that's nice. Well, its hand definitely fucking dies and explodes, and the Palatine, with a huge hole at the top of its head, staggers over. No hands reaching out, the group having to slowly back up, acid pouring everywhere. Sam will chuck her beam saber at it as its head staggers and wobbles, and Carter, old Carter, pushing Ricky out of the way to protect him, has had enough.
Carter jumps up, sword seemingly extending, slices right down, vivisecting it right down the middle.
Giant bug cut in half by his tiny man-sized sword, splitting him in two pieces. Memory Ann whistling, watching it fall into two pieces. Yeah, Ash always said you guys didn't screw around. Sam chuckles and looks up at him. Just say it.
Elizabeth looks up. Oh no, when it comes to bugs, we are 110% serious. We do not screw around.
Yeah,
Taught by the best. Checking Carter over.
yeah, but Carter's deciding to big dick him extra today, aren't you, bro?
Well, I mean, hey, when I got a big dick something, I do it.
Soul feels the ability to cast. Perfect timing, she can no longer cast. She feels the magic leaving her body. Her eyes, the glow's gone. Not that she can see it.
She was laughing at what Carter said, and then Colt suddenly feels her just lean hard against his back, and her hand sort of shakes. Oh god, that doesn't feel right.
That time?
It can't cast, can't focus, can't channel.
That's not good. We should get out of here. Oz landing the ship. Come on.
Carter nods. He points at the Nova. B-Squad, move out.
Moon Maiden's the big hitter. If she can't cast, we're going back to your parents.
We're sitting ducks here. We need to get out of here, quickly.
Memory Ann agreeing and leading Carter and Ricky to the Nova. As we enter checkmate, a lull in the attack, and another king.
Oh, I'm getting sick and fucking tired of these.
Comes bounding on all fours. Something nobody's ever seen a king do. Three of them appearing. Sasha just means we're doing something right. Looking back at her, still screaming and channeling. A vortex now around her.
Julius nods. Yeah, I suppose that's true. Jesus Christ. He looks back at Pequod. Isn't this fun? As he flies off with her on his back over towards one of the kings.
Been way too long, Julius. We didn't get to fight together at the airport, loading her macro.
Oh, I wish we could have. It would have been so hot to see in that armor, honey.
God, these things are big and fucking ugly. Hunk shooting a couple rockets at the king in front of him and Ash.
Yes, they are. Julius, may I borrow a key blast for this? And he's gonna pull out a plastic explosive and chuck it at that guy.
Oh, my friend, it has been too long. As he will put his hand out and just like key blast at the explosive.
I can't cast anymore. Soletta standing next to Davy.
Davine will grab her hand and pull her close to her. Just stay by my side, Letty. I won't let anything happen to you.
What the hell? That's not even possible. Looking over at Ice. Doesn't matter, like the Ranger General said, Sasha's railgun going through the one Julius is attacking, shooting it, knocking off a large portion of its crest, letting out a scream of pain.
And Julius nods. Doesn't matter. If you have a gun on you, Auntie, shoot it! As he will.
I left it at home! I'm a spellcaster!
Well, it really sucks. As he'll let out a Mushin Ki volley, trying to hit all three of the kings coming towards them.
He kills that one for sure. Oh, Sherion, please! I promise to give it back to you! Sarah's laughing, throwing her beam saber at this one.
He will turn and hand her shatter. Do good with her. Do good with her, Auntie.
Oh, I'll take good care of her. Shooting at the large Ash sees his claw land here, Sasha being dragged back by Hung.
Oh, I'm sure you will, firing at the one that just moved.
As Ash is firing, Davine is going to grab both Suletta and Ash and start bringing them back away from the kings.
They just don't fucking quit, Julius.
No, they don't. But you know what? I don't either. As he will continue to fight against these fuckers. Hallelujah!
They start actually cowering. One put an animal putting its claw up in front of its face, looking around in panic.
Oh, I never thought I'd be so fucking happy to hear that sound.
You four are
Letting off a requiem, blowing these xenomorphs, and the encroaching ones climbing the mountain away, killing them all.
Julius will look around. With Pequod still on his back, he flies up to Icy. Kiddo, have I ever told you I love you?
Need a Mushin roar in Julius's head. Big one. Grabbing Julius with her hand, making sure Pequod is not on his back. Hey!
Julius tilts his head. How big?
Clear the board as Julius feels a power transfer like he's never felt before. Now you feel power of a god.
Julius's eyes start to widen as I like to imagine his hair turns an even lighter shade of white, his eyes a brighter shade of green, and every single part about him just starts to glow. Julius nods. I can give you the roar, my dear sister.
She chucks Julius up in the air at extremely high speed.
Julius gets chucked up into the air, and he lets out a and lets out the most powerful Mushin roar he can.
Sasha looking around, comes up here, Ash following. They see the encroaching xenomorphs, big and small, start to shatter into glass. What's the sit rep there, Ranger General? Suletta coming up with Davine and Hug.
dirty fireworks.
Dirty fireworks, you say, huh? Sarah's coming up next to Hug.
Yeah.
Davy nods. Well, that has to be good, right? Extremely good dirty fireworks.
He shattered them, lowering her binocular.
He shattered them? What the fuck?
All of them. In everybody's head. Every bug in the universe, save for Big Mama.
Julius smiles as he looks down at Icy, and in her head, and Big Mama is gonna get dealt with.
What's the plan? Sasha in awe of... She told Julius and Icy to clear the board, but she didn't actually think it was possible. Fastball. Putting her hand up to Julius.
Julius lands in her hand. Fastball special, my dear sister. It will be a very good time.
Fastball, huh? Like the baseball. As she rears back, pulling Julius back like a pitcher, as much as Nevermore can be, and chucks Julius at extremely high speed at the Queen Mother. Hunk, I don't know if that's a good idea, Nicole, but she doesn't respond.
Julius, as he's building speed from Nevermore's throw, will force himself to speed up as fast as he can. He can feel time itself warp around him. Colors turn into blurs, just like in 2001: A Space Odyssey, as he focuses on Big Mama. And he kicks right through her.
Julius goes through her. Ash, definitely Ash and Sasha, looking through the binoculars, see her head's still moving as if nothing's happened. Oh, there's a hole in her head. She doesn't care. She even moves a step forward. And then her head explodes. Quad take explodes. Sasha letting out a whistle.
Julius, not even looking behind himself at the explosion, hands in his pockets, just smiles and flies back over to Icy and everyone else.
The Queen Baba defeated as everybody looks on. Sasha coming back to the group with Ash, Icy coming out of Nevermore. The power leaving Julius's body. Knew it would work. Icy cleaning off her hand.
Julius feels the power leave his body as he just walks over to his sister, picks her up in a hug. Oh my god, I'm so proud of you.
Pequod grabbing both of them. Get under here, Ash.
He's going to. Now that is how you fucking do it.
I am a fan of group hugs. Pushing Townsend. Saris and Sasha coming in and Hunk and Davine on the outside. That you made your mother and father. You made us all. We're all proud of everybody here. We did it again.
Oh my gosh, we did it again. We saved the fucking universe.
Well, we were the best team. I don't care what fucking blonde boy said. Sasha said.
Hey, wait, we're A for a reason. You always call A first, never B. B for best? Screw that.
They have a way better living relationship, though, than we did. Shut the fuck up. Huh, I'm just saying.
Towns, let us enjoy the fucking moment.
Yeah, come on, please. No comments about the gym. Pequod, no comments about the gym. Hugging Ash, Icy, and Julius tightly.
No, not this time. Let's just bask in the glory.
Julius just starts laughing. Is that how you feel? Like all the time? That was exhilarating, dude.
I can't. My head is stuck in Nicole's boobs. Flashback to Integra. Just shut up. I see. Yeah. When I get to go Nevermore, yeah. Nodding at Julius.
Oh, that's
Pretty
fucking,
fun.
that's fucking badass. You should do that to me more.
Well, if there's ever a threat, she wanted the board wiped. Letting Sasha's head in her boobs. It is wiped. He killed every xenomorph in the universe. It's a lot of collateral damage, but we'll figure that out later. I don't care. I said I didn't care about collateral. Hunk rubbing Sasha's helmet, hugging Davey.
Davey just hugs around them all tighter. Oh, I'm just so proud of you all. Istorm, I'm just so proud of you.
Couldn't done it without Mushin Boy. I can't do Mushin roars. Pequod, oh, he was so handsome, wasn't he, Ash?
Very handsome, eh, Colonel Firecrotch?
I would believe that I was pretty handsome there when I killed that queen mother, dude.
Colonel Pale Firecrotch, or like Snowcrotch. His hair went white. Yeah, it did. I'm looking over.
And Julius nods. Yeah, no. He looks down at Pequod. I don't know, I think I like the Firecrotch look more.
No, red hair, please. I like white, but you're not my Snow Cup. You're my Firecrotch.
Hell yeah. He leans down and gives her a big kiss.
Yep. The Nova landing, the kid's getting off. Damn. And I thought you guys were cool. She punches Kaz in the shoulder. Ow! He recoils in fear from Samantha.
And Carter turns around. Really, man?
I mean, that's... You know, they were the guys that we were fighting back at... We know. And now you're on the good side. Stop bemoaning it. And yes, crossing our arms. That's what we aspired to be in one way or another.
Elizabeth nods. Oh yeah, for sure. If I could be like them, oh man, I would be so fucking cool.
I'd say you made it. He shrugs, looking at them, and looks back to the Palatine. I'd agree. Nodding her head, smiling at the group.
Yeah, it really feels like we made it. Might be the last time we're out together, but we fucking made it, guys.
Colt checking Soul's eyes. The glow comes back. Feeling better?
Soul nods. I'm good. Yeah, it's just, I'm not used to that being away from me. I I've always had it with me, so that felt really weird.
Congratulations, coming out of the hug. Carter in memory, and you took down the Palatine? Yes, ma'am, but, what happened? Big boom. I see coming out of the group hug.
Julius letting go of the group hug, puts his hands up in an explosion gesture. Big boom, kiddos.
We saw all those bugs shatter on our way here. That's everywhere, Oswald. Giving him a thumbs up.
Hey,
Every-
you go.
Everywhere in the goddamn universe. As he walks next to Icy, Pequod's hand in his and pats her on the back.
AKA what happens when EarthGov's trump cards come out to play.
I'm sure they were waiting with bated breath. You actually found a way to clear the board. I thought you were gonna not really. Icy, you can depend on me. And Julius.
Julius nods. We're your trump cards for a reason, Sasha. If you make us put our mind to something, we'll do it. For sure. Just like how I killed the Queen Mother. I mean, come on.
Ah, she crosses her arms. You mean how I killed the Queen Mother?
Excuse you? Who went through the Queen Mother's body again?
You don't think Nevermore could have done that?
You don't think I could have done that normally?
Well, obviously not. You needed the power of the Time Deity and collective powers of all the Mana Plane and Spellcaster in the universe.
Do you know how easy I was going on all these fuckers? I mean, come on. You know for a fact how fast I can go. Maybe I wouldn't have killed it in one hit, but I could have killed that thing single-handedly. Thank you,
I only
Anovian.
threw you because she said we had to come up with an idea together.
Yeah? Well, I'm still the one who went through the goddamn body. I'm the one who did the heavy lifting here. I seem to remember you saying something along the lines of, I can't motion scream.
No, I can't, but I could Thaumaturgy as Nevermore.
Oh yeah, Thaumaturgy? And do what? Increase your voice like 3 times the normal sound? Ooh, scary.
Well, you know what, Julius? Making a fist, we could just collapse the universe.
Oh yeah, we can collapse the universe? Julius leans down in front of her. I don't believe you would. You would have to kill Mom to do that.
I only threw you because you're Mother's favorite. Oh, Pigwood starts laughing, and she'd want to see her first actual child do something. Oh my god. Face pop.
Davine will pop her upside the back of her head. Excuse you?
Oh.
You are my favorite. Thank you very much, Nicole.
Yeah, I think we make it pretty obvious. Is this what it was like back when they were on a team? Probably. Sam coming up with JJ.
I'd assume so, because from my understanding, Miss Icy and Mr. Julius ain't changed that much.
No, I don't think so. Sam watching, nodding her head, agreeing.
Carter nods. Way different from us, I've noticed, as he'll also walk up next to everyone.
Excuse me, but I do believe there's this thing called the Moon Maiden, and she deserves credit. I see. Oh, well, kind of. She is a spellcaster.
What, are you kidding me?
She's a spellcaster. She's on. I'm sticking up for her.
Julius gestures over to Carter, so does he deserve credit too?
No, he ruined his chance.
Julius
He has dragon erectile function, dude. It took him how many years to summon the dragon? Oh god, sorry, Carter. Twice. It's okay. Oh, my poor Carter. Sarah's laughing.
Carter just shaking his head. I mean, it's true. As Julius gestures over to Soul. Fine. 5%, 35%, 60%.
No. Soul gets bare minimum 10, but in reality, it should be 50. 50? She's the Moon Maiden, not a deity. Fuck off. Oh, I thought you were on our side.
Yeah, but then she was on your side until you said fucking 50.
Moon Maiden. You wanna roll the clock back and see if the Moon Maiden can kill the deity of time? The answer is no. Quote, man, angrily gripping Soul's hand.
Soul shakes her head. I don't think I would be able to.
The answer is no. I think she deserves credit, but not 50. Julius deserves the credit.
Julius nods. I do deserve the credit. I do. Like I said, I'm willing to give you 35%. I couldn't have done it without your contribution. And I'm willing to give her 5% as well. She did help out. But I did the heavy lifting here.
Should I step in? Looking around.
Yes, I do believe you should. It's gonna take either you or Mum Voice, and I don't think Davine wants to get involved in this.
Yeah, no. Okay, adjudication time. 45, 45, 10. Thank you, holding Soul's hand.
Julie squints his eyes at Sasha, looks at Icy. I'll say yes if you say yes.
She's only giving her 10 though, because that's her daughter-in-law. Yes, she is. She's good to my boy. So 10.
Thank
Fine.
you.
Rubbing Soul's head with her hand, Sasha.
Julius rolls his eyes a bit. Fine. 45, 45, 10.
I can live with that. I see crossing her arm.
Julius puts his hands in his pockets, looks down at Peakbon, even though it really should just be 50-50 in all honesty.
100, Julius. Rubbing his chest.
Julius smiles as he gives her a kiss on the nose.
A ranger dropship. Sasha, what the fuck is that? Who is that? I didn't call for backup. And all my troops are down there cracking open beers. The Skylander theme blasting. What the hell is that, Carter?
Carter tilts his head. Oh my god, you don't think it's... As he puts a hand onto Marianne's chest and a hand onto his own.
Not the Skylander?
I think it's the goddamn Skylander coming to help, perhaps? JJ shrugging a bit.
Ah. The drop ramp lowers and Krellin comes out with his hands in his cape, extending it behind him. We don't hit him, don't worry. Trench gun coming out.
They brought Zap to help? Soul looking around.
Others can watch the children. Blaze coming out. Samuel standing next to Blaze. Point me to the enemy. May make this easy. Show Julius who the real warrior of family is. Yeah, I see tilting her head looking at Krellin.
Julius nods. Well, I'm sorry to say, but Julius, the warrior of the family, has already killed all of them.
What? Looks at Julius shocked. You're about 15 minutes too goddamn late, Skylander. Bullshit! Comes up here, pushes down. Ah! Falls back!
Ash is just staring old man Ash confused at everything that's in front of him.
Oh, where are the bugs? Point me to them. You lying, you red-haired devil. Points at Julius.
Excuse you?
I see they're dead, dude. We killed them. They're all dead. Like, wipe the board. Ranger General, lower line. Bullshit! Points at Davine angrily.
What the fuck are you saying bullshit to me for? There are no xenomorphs around anymore, darling. They've
You
all
had
been
a
wiped out.
family and make us fucking stay with Clive all day. Flicks Davine on the nose!
Oh, excuse you, Krellin? As she reaches up and flicks him on the nose.
Ah! Coming back here!
There are no xenomorphs anymore. We already have it all handled, and Istrum and Julius, she turns around and looks at Colt, and Soul, all had a hand to play in the destruction of them.
Nice save, dear. Rubbing her shoulder.
Davy nods. Thank you very much. I was worried that I wasn't going to save that one.
I appreciate you guys coming, I do. It's over. I told you we should have gotten a faster ship. Were we not enthralled at the Ranger shitting himself? God damn it, Frederick!
I'm sorry. It was funny. I'm sorry. Can you repeat yourself on that one, Blaze? Ranger shitting himself?
Well, they wouldn't hand a ship over, so we had to resort to may mind control some Rangers, make they poop. Them laugh!
Yeah, that sounds about right, Krellin. Oh, sorry you
They're
guys.
still pooping.
Blaze tilts her head. Can't you stop them from pooping?
Oh, okay. He taps his temple. Was fun while it lasted, Frederick.
Yeah, it was real fun while it lasted. He looks up at the sky. It was really funny, too.
Maybe next time there's a universal level threat, we'll bring you on the initial journey, guys. Sasha coming over, clapping for them. But A for effort. At least you tried to show up this time. I am impressed. Yeah. Well, last time just walking up side of mountain.
Yeah, you were just walking up the side of that mountain, and we were fighting Epsilon Squad.
May Samuel talking about things about old days. FK and Starchild stuff. Oh wow, Epsilon Squad, shoot at Julius.
Shoot, not just at me, at my mother and my sister, and he gestures over to Sasha, my, at the time, pregnant friend. He shakes his head. Was not good. Krellin.
Pregnant with my beautiful daughter. Yeah. Crossing her arm.
We could have used you guys on that one. We really could have.
Didn't know she was pregnant. That bitch should use condoms. She groans loudly and loads her rifle. He's angry. Please forgive him.
Don't shoot Krellin, please.
It's alright, Krellin. I'm sure you're finally getting out of the confused look. I'm sure you'll make it someday in time.
Wow, that Kaz coming through the crowd to greet him, comes over. Hi, Kaz. They shake hands and hug.
Fudwick will walk up next to Kaz. I've heard so much about you.
Mash's suicide buddy.
Oh, it's nice to meet you. I hear both you and my my beautiful husband here has a mutual hatred for raccoons.
Yeah, I do, and I don't like deer much anymore either. Rubbing the back of his neck. I was there the day he was donned as the Skylander. Yeah, it's a good day. May save Ash that day, in case you didn't know, guys. I was there. Just looks confused.
Frederick looking up at Krellin. Wow, you're so cool, Skylander.
God damn it, coming up shaking Ash's hand. Guess we missed this one. Yes, you did, and it's probably for the best. Are you on your meds? Claire's up at Davine. She can tell he's not.
Oh, he is most certainly not on his meds.
I will rectify that. Fixing her glove.
Probably for the best. I'm happy that you didn't make it, Zap. I'd hate to lose you, old friend.
Oh, would have been fine. How you doing, sir? Shaking Ceres's hand. Sasha will whisper something to Towns, yeah. He'll hand Ash a small briefcase, well, a large briefcase. He pulls it out of a bag of holding, kind of like how Krellin has.
He will open the briefcase.
Well over multiple, you can't get a number. It's multiple hundreds of millions of credits, and he gestures with his head to Kaz.
Will do. He's gonna pick up the briefcase, walk around. This is for you.
Huh? He finishes greeting Krellin and Frederick. What's that?
Payment. We agreed on payment, and I believe you've more than earned a bonus.
We'll never need to work a day again. He looks at it, opens it up, his head recoils in shock.
You help save the universe, and, well, that gets rewarded greatly.
Takes a long, hard look at it. Sam even shocked at the amount of credit. Closes the briefcase and latches it back up.
Well, it's been a wild ride between you and I, ain't it?
Keep it. Pushing the briefcase back to Ash.
Keep it? Thought you wanted money to make your fairy tale ending.
I've got enough. This was pro bono. He looks around at all the shattered xenomorphs. Part to play.
Well, I respect that. He's gonna put his hand out to him.
He will shake Ash's hand. You need a ride? How'd you get here? I have my own ship. He keeps shaking Ash's hand. Let's go. Ceres nods over at Kaz and smiles. See you around, Valerius. Then he jetpacks up into the air off, Sam watching him go. Huh.
See you around, Kaz. He's gonna salute off to him and turn back to everyone. Good man.
Well, I guess he won't be coming to the party.
No, he's never been much for that kind of thing.
We're having a party. We're gonna get drunk. JJ's gonna fuck me in the plaza. Samantha, looking over at her daughter.
JJ puts his hands up. I'm sorry, she seems to be a fortune teller in my opinion.
Let's everybody take a breath. He watches Kaz fly off. Thinks to himself for a second. Let's everybody take a breath. No more arguing and bickering like siblings, Julius Nicole. Okay. She nods her head.
Julius nods. Yes, sir.
No more concerned about the Moon Maiden's credit. She's got credit, and we are blessed to have her. Stroking her head. Let's get the fuck out of here and go have a real party after we pick up Benjamin from Tommy's. Huh?
Laz nods. Yes, please, party. And I would like to, see Benjamin, how he's doing and everything like that. Elizabeth runs up. Yes, please, Benny, as soon as possible.
Probably fucking depressed. Got left behind like me. Krellin shaking his head. As the party ensues on Rainfall Lane, Hunk just got various foods. Anything you could grab. Mixed drinks. Nachos even. Zanzibar chowing down on some nachos. Ricky, for whatever reason, just drinking a Bloody Mary because alcohol.
Anything he can find at this point, he's drinking at that. Good God, we actually fucking did it, guys.
We did. Leaning down, sipping her martini, kissing Thomas on the head, and you held down the fort with Mama Lan, my little handsome boy.
Thomas smiles up at her. Oh, Memory Ann, I think I did more than hold down the fort. I think I held down the fort for Mama Lan, in fact.
Like Monkey Boy's holding down that cheesesteak. As he just devours!
He makes a little as he, basically sticks the entire thing in his mouth at once.
Your mother is proud of you, Monkey Boy. Patting him on the head.
Monkey Boy, with his mouth still full, gives him a thumbs up and a very muffled.
That bounty hunter didn't take any of your money. Stares. Shrugs. We'll never see that guy again, I think that's for sure. She chuckled.
No, I think that he's going to, get his money, get his guns, and find a nice place in the far frontier to settle down.
That's how it all started. Sasha handing some nachos to Towns and then Julius. Ash bumped into that guy somewhere a long time ago. And he was chasing a woman. Turns out that woman was impregnated with a xenomorph. And then you have a SATCOM array, and now we're here.
Julius nods. That seems like forever ago, as he clinks his beer against Pequod's glass and takes a long drink out of it. But you know what? We fucking did it, that's for sure.
Yes, we, downing her martini. Temper yourself there, Patricia. Did.
Yes, I do believe we have a long night of partying ahead of us and everything like that. So please, pace yourselves, dear God.
What are we looking at the damages? Sasha, I have no idea. That is tomorrow's problem when I walk into work and we all start going to work. Which, yes, by the way, Nicole and Julius, you have to come to work tomorrow. God damn it.
You would think after, being as badass as we are, we would get at least the day off, but I guess not.
It's nice. I'm the Primarch. I could just take a day off if I wanted to.
Julius clicks his tongue. Well, I do think you deserve it, honey.
If you wouldn't mind, Ash and me wouldn't mind some time off. Approved. Nodding her head.
Thank you. I'm taking you on a vacation to any spot across the planet. We're going on a world tour, sweetheart.
Sounds good to me. Kissing Ash. As many, so I basically sat there and watched ESPN with Tommy fucking bitching about Carter causing him problems and stress and white hair and making his eye lazier. Cold laugh!
Oh, Penny, I'm so sorry you couldn't come along.
Fucking Carter. Always causing me issues. Now I have to babysit you because of Carter. It wasn't Carter's fault.
Because of me? What?
He just blames you for everything. Some lady complained about her food not being warm enough. Goddamn Carter. Heating up the food to subpar standards. Cole laughs louder. Mixes Soul's Bloody Mary.
Like I'm a goddamn chef in the kitchen while I'm out there fighting xenomorphs.
Sounds to me you left quite, putting Jace's head in her breast, an impression on that poor man.
We gotta keep him away from the unit.
Oh my god. Soul looks over at everyone. Him and the unit. I don't think that would mix very well. She finishes sipping her drink and then puts it up to Colt's mouth and makes him take a sip.
He takes a big sip, celebrating his victory. Not bad, usually not into Bloody Marys, but at this point, any liquor will do.
Elizabeth nods. Yeah, I mean, at this point, you could give me just like straight shots of vodka and I'd probably have a good time.
Rubbing Elizabeth's head, kissing it. Looks like you guys really kicked ass, though. We did. And Maria nodding. We did. Looking around at B Squad, smiling.
Carter nods. Damn proud of B Squad. Always will be. He nods, smiling. Even managed to summon the dragon for once in my fucking life.
And I fucking missed it. I was there for the first time, but I missed the second time. And the second time looked way more triumphant than the first.
Carter nods. In my opinion, yes, it did look way more triumphant than the first. It was a lot more cooler, in my opinion.
Oh, there's more to come. Rubbing Carter's shoulder. Yes, I agree.
Oh, I'm sure there is in the future when we're back in the military, and maybe I'll be one of their trump cards. Who knows?
I'd say with a dragon at your beck and call, yeah, you'd be a trump card. Sasha eating nachos.
I guess I'll have to work hard to become old reliable like Dad.
Yes, you will.
Hey, I'm sure you got that, Ricky. You're already already quite reliable as is.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about that. I'd worry about the wet blankets stopping you from having fun. Thankfully, they won't be there anymore. Looking at Laz and Oz.
Laz looks at Sam and then JJ. You guys do realize that we're going to be in the production company, the studio, quite a bit, so we'll also be the wet blanket there.
We realize that's JJ's studio, though. Pequod, it is JJ's, so he may have sex wherever he pleases with his woman, who I am very grateful to. Sam nodding her head at Pequod.
JJ just starts kissing Sam on the neck as he lolls his head over to Oz and smiles. Sex anywhere I want, Oswald. And you, Mr. Crossing God, can't stop me.
May God have mercy on our souls.
We're gonna just walk in there one day and they're gonna be butt naked on the desk and... Man, I'll need to bleach out my eyes, I think.
Are we 110% sure all them bugs are dead? Dad. She looks over at us. Okay, good.
Julius leans forward and smiles over at his dad. You wanted us to deal with it. You wanted us to come up with a solution. Well, we did, Dad. Don't worry.
Your mother and I are just very proud of everybody. We're proud of everybody, but just very proud of you two for... You probably saved... We all did, but you probably saved a lot of lives. Sasha, I am sure they did, given how bad some of the planets were getting at.
You know,
Julius clicks his tongue and nods. Yeah. Probably a lot of collateral damage, but the amount of lives we saved supersedes all. At least that's what I'm gonna tell myself when we hear the official numbers.
We decided to go to them because they weren't coming to us. The second we saw that big one come out of the reservoir and it let out that scream, you would have thought the entire earth beneath your feet was alive and moving. That's when I think the attack went universe-wide. Sasha, probably, yeah. Looking at her wrist computer. Go ahead.
I do believe so. You know, I was just thinking about it. It's been 50 years since we first met these things. It's been, almost 40 years since we first met these things.
Holy shit, yeah. He's stroking his chin. Remember the purple egg and the thing of the, in the place where we, killed the Shrike, Dad? Nodding your head.
Yes, I do.
Oh yeah, how can I forget it? Also, that's the first place where we ever encountered a Void Champion, which you killed. Or actually, no, you didn't kill them. They teleported away before you could.
I had him on the ropes and he pieced out in front of me, made me look like a fucking goon.
These things have been in our lives for, well, almost as long as some of our relationships have.
That was his plan, you think? Looking at Davey and Hunk, they bred that thing and then that thing was gonna wipe out all the frontier and leave the planets uninhabitable. Looking here at Davey and then her father.
Davy nods. Oh, I definitely think that was his plan. If I were in his position, that's probably the plan that I would have come up with. She shrugs. But you know what? It's all because of my Istrum. She grabs her by the face, brings her in close, and whispers in her ear, whom I think gets 100% of the credits.
Pequod hearing that.
Javine pulls back a bit and smiles. That we don't have to deal with the smoking man's plan any longer.
It's all thanks to Mom hugging her mother, who protected me from kings and praetorians. You know, Julius killed the most big ones, right?
Davine nods. Of course, my darling. I will always be there to protect you, no matter what. As Julius puts a hand onto Pequod's shoulder. They won't listen. They're doing their thing right now.
Ugh, it's disgusting.
Julius tilts his head. It's sort of sweet but disgusting at the same time.
There he goes. Hunk starts clapping.
Yeah, I mean, Julius just gestures towards Hunk as he looks at Pequod. You know, I actually think I felt like that before. I remember Hale being in your arms and being like really nice and loving to you, and me just wanting to clap for it.
Proud father clap, son. You'll get more of it now that we're coasting into peacetime and rebuild time.
Julius nods. Oh, I hope I do. I'm actually quite looking forward to peacetime and proud father clapping.
We have off tomorrow, Carter. No, the fuck you don't. Glaring over at Memory Ann. Oh, poor. But he summoned the dragon. Wow. She tilts her head and looks at Carter.
Which is all the more reason for me to go into work tomorrow, my love. He leans forward to Memory Ann. Remember, erectile dysfunction dragon? I'm very happy that I summoned it, but I wasn't able to summon it until just then. He shrugs a bit.
Drag erectile dysfunction.
God damn it, I was hoping for the day off.
We can't be so lucky. But I'll be there with you guys, not helping in a fight, just sitting in the apartment, which is perfectly fine.
That's where you should
Elizabeth.
be, Shiro.
Elizabeth nods. I just want you by my side, Benny. And if that's up at the apartment doing nothing, then that's up at the apartment doing nothing.
And I shall be there, kissing her.
She smiles as she kisses him back and hugs around him. JJ looks around, sighs, looks down at Thomas, and looks over at Hale and looks back at him. I mean, it's a celebration, mate. You might as well. As Thomas nods. Good point. Very good point. Thomas is going to stand up, pick Hale up, and put her into a dip and start kissing her.
Sam clapping loudly, her eyes sparkling. Yep, that doesn't get old. Shaking his head. Wish I had my life figured out at his age.
Oh, so do I. Can you imagine us at his age just going around kissing all the time?
We should have been.
Oh, we most definitely should have been.
You're not the only ones. Rubbing Carter's shoulder.
Carter nods. He puts a hand onto Memory Ann's hand and smiles at her. I should have just confessed to you the moment I was able to think about that kind of thing.
I was waiting for it, believe me, Ricardo.
I believe it. Jesus.
Carter smiles and nods, but now he pulls her in close. We're together forever, my love.
She will give Carter a kiss back. Hunk will. So, what's the plans of what are your plans there? We heard your Lorelei approved you guys to move into Orange Twist. Yeah, she told us any property we wanted, There's never a lot of property for sale, but you can pick a plot of land and build. Ash picked a plot of land. We didn't actually have to pay for it. She gave it to us.
She said, all she'd tell me is, you've earned it. So I went and I picked the nicest plot I could find for my darling, and once I'm retired, we're gonna move up there.
Feels good coming from her, doesn't it?
Oh, it feels wonderful. The plan is sell the old house to Ricky, and open another flower shop there.
It's not a bad idea. 2 businesses. You got Ellie working that one, Ricky doing his job helping her, and then you guys from there. That's not bad. That's not a bad idea.
Davy nods. That is a positively wonderful life to live, my darlings. And she pats both of them on the cheeks.
Well, I think the hardest part is poor Ceres having to deal with me through the transition from always fighting to no more fighting.
We'll make a good cashier out of her. Big one laughing!
Oh goodness, imagine that. Some ranger goes in to get flowers for his wife and sees the ranger major standing behind the counter.
I got something for you here. Vacuum-packed scarves. He hands them to Davine to hand them over.
Davine will hand them over and smile wide at the 2 of them.
You got good reflexes. I ain't walking to hand this over. Just chucks it at Ricky. Hits Blaze in the side of the head. Ugh. Handing it to him.
He's gonna look down at it gobsmacked as Ash just holds it. Are these what I think they are?
Chucks one. There you go, that's for Ellie. Almost hitting Blaze again. He ducks, glaring at Hunk. Yeah, we're not trying to come in between you and your future plans. But, after everything you've done and helped the family out with, for ease of access to the lane, you should have these. Isn't it just easier to walk through the teleporter as opposed to have to get Sasha to hold your hand?
Yes, it is, and he's going to unpack one of them and slowly put it around Ceres's neck. I'm honored. Thank you very much.
You 2 earned it. Same with Ricky. And by proxy, Ellie. Ceres smiling, playing with it. This way, ease of access. You come and go and go and come as you please. And no more having to have your hand hold it. I really hated having to do that. Stopping what I'm doing to hold Ash's fucking hand through the teleporter.
Never again. And this, he's gonna hug Ceres, is long overdue for you, darling.
Yes, she cries, hugging Ash. Puts his on him. Wow, clapping. Even me proud of you. The Skylander. Much more proficient combatant than Davy. Looks over at Davy.
Davy looks up at Krillin. Would you like to test that theory, Skylander?
No, smiling at Davy. Here, drink a beer, woman. Handing her a beer.
Oh, thank you very kindly, as she'll start drinking the beer.
That was a close call. But extremely, he forgot he was next to her.
Yeah, no, we almost saw some Star Child blood be spilled today.
No scarf for Kaz? He's long gone, buddy. You'll never see him again. No. He's gone.
Davy nods. If any of us ever saw that man again, well, you could take all the money that is in my bank account, because I would be just that surprised. Mr. Rommel checks his wrist computer. How much time is left, mein Führer?
It's ready.
It is ready. Yes. Prepare to launch, mein Führer.
Push the button.
Oh, Clive will get the... Jesus, all the way up there. Get the button out and press the button.
Liberty Prime is online. All systems nominal. Weapons hot. Mission: the destruction of any and all Chinese communists.
Puts his hands to his side, the sound of rockets igniting, and he flies straight up into the air. Destination Paris, France.
Yeah, mein Führer! He hugs around Scar, jumps up and down a couple times. We did it! We did it!
Karen's hour is at hand. Schnell, make haste.
Schnell, schnell, make haste, follow me.
Ash, looking down at his new scarf, something he thought he'd never see, looks off into the horizon and sees Unit Prime. From here, he still looks pretty big, flying straight up into the air.
What is that? Is that something new you've put together, Zap?
Oh, you could say that. Stroking his tusk! Huh? Samuel tilting? Telemetry suggests it came from Groom Lake. He stops talking.
Davine slowly turns to look at Krellin. Darling, what is that?
No fucking clue. He legitimately looks shocked. They don't let us in Groom Lake. I'm Thomas Bobbypin's defective.
Tom just tilts his head. Of course he wouldn't know how to use them.
Not smart enough. Stroking Thomas's head. Okay. He stands up. What's the story here? Well, they done threatened my life to work on that anti-communism Chinese robot. Clive threatened to kill me a couple times, even shot near me with the Luger. That thing's going to Paris, France, to liberate Paris. As it disappears, Paris. Why Paris? Well, Karen's doing. Oh my god!
And Carter stands up, points at Zap. I knew I was right to be suspicious of you.
He told me to kill me if I tell anybody. Now Clive done gonna murder me.
You think any of us are scared of Clive?
I am.
You think we can't protect you from Clive? Go up to my father. Ask him for help.
I'm not dealing with it. She goes back to eating. The fuck you are? He looks over at Nicole.
And Julius just looks at Icy as he goes to eat some nachos. Looks like you drew the short straw as Davine stands up. Please, it's from... Looks over at Julius. Strawberry. Please do this. Please stop it. And before it gets too bad and too bad to cover up, please do it for me.
Fucking Clive. She stands up angrily, throws her fork down.
And Julius just looks up at the sky, stands up. God damn it.
As they both fly off into the sky. As Clive, their screams start as Unit Prime steps on this crowd of people. Picks this group of people up, crushes them in his hands.
And Clive just clapping along. It has been so long since we have traveled these streets in the open, has it not, mein Führer?
Paris is ours!
Communist detected on American soil. Lethal force engaged.
Blows disintegrates these people up!
Oh, did you see that? They just exploded. I love it.
Scar grabs Rommel's shoulder, points to Karen, who is on her ass, screaming up at Liberty Prime in fear.
The last domino falls here.
Picks this girl up, crushes her.
Herr Prime, kill Karen!
The I-beams going off all around Karen. Hitting these people, Karen pushes this guy in front of her, who gets... Karen running for her life.
You can run, but you cannot hide! You Fräulein bitch!
You fat whore!
Oh, that is a good one, mein Führer. Come. We cannot let her leave.
I-beams going off, screams and destruction continues as approaching the next block. Unit Prime sees an obstruction. Karen's defenses.
Clive will rub his hands together. Oh, this is the moment of truth, mein Führer. Will Unit Herr Prime be able to get through these barriers?
Obstruction detected. Composition.
Crushes her.
Titanium alloy supplemented by photonic resonance barrier. Probability of mission hindrance. 0%.
Knocks the barriers over. Yeah! With his hand.
Yeah! Go ahead, Prime!
Here! Down here! She's gesturing to the helicopter. The helicopter gets blown up.
We will not fear the Red Menace.
She runs through the barrier, and he keeps I-beaming, blowing the barrier up.
Keep running, Karen! The hunt makes it so much more fun!
We will not fear the Red Menace.
Again, just punching into the ground, killing that person, shooting off its I-beams. As Karen makes way, even picking up this bus and hurling it at this group of people here, crushing them. Scar tearing up, clapping.
Clive basically Joker laughing as he shifts from one foot to the other, hopping in just pure glee at seeing what's happening in front of him.
I see a Julius stop over the, Paris, the city. Julius, I don't know where the fuck this robot is. You know how fucking big Paris is?
It's fucking huge. I know. I
I can't read Clive's mind or Scar's, so we're wasting our time. Let's go home.
No. He looks over at Icy. It's not something we have to use often, because, mind reader, but just save the fucking universe. Give me a second. As he closes his eyes and starts listening out for Clive and Scar and the Unit Prime.
He can hear the sounds of screams, panic, and chaos.
Yep, they're killing people down there.
Do you know where they are?
I can lead you. Get here. He'll put his hand out. We just saved the fucking universe. The two of us. Us two. We just saved the universe.
Yeah, and now we're saving Paris from our crazed uncle. Are we following people's screams?
Yeah, no, we're following people's screams. It's like a breadcrumb trail. It's not great to listen to and hear, let me tell you.
She shakes her head as Clive and Scar watch as Karen's final defenses are easily toppled. Killing all these people out here, blowing them away.
Democracy is truth. Communism is death.
Blowing Karen's defenses away. Once again, Karen now trapped in the parking lot.
Chairman Chang will fail. China will fall.
Clive sees it. The glory-filled moment. Multiple I-beams going off. Karen disintegrated into dust, and the Universal Cancer Foundation members outside and some inside disintegrated to utter specks of dust.
Clive drops down to his knees, arms outstretched to the sky. Yes! We have done it! We have killed Savannah, whore of a bitch!
What is that? He's looking around, panic.
It's Karen.
Pulling out his Luger as Julius lands behind him.
Yeah, alright, give me the gun.
Start shooting at Julius!
Julius easily dodging all of them, just stepping from one side to the other. He grabs Scar's wrist, pulls him in close. He shouldn't have done that. Just sends an elbow right into his sternum, headbutts him, grabs his face, and then just slams him straight down into the asphalt. The asphalt cracking around him.
Good.
You took down the Führer, you bitch! As he will also just start shooting his Luger, even though he just saw it does not work at all. Julius will appear behind him, grab Clive by the back of the neck, lift him upward, spin him around in the air, punch him in the dick for good measure, and then grab him by the shirt and slam him down into the ground not once, not twice, but 3 times.
Unit Prime getting hit with a shadow rays explodes into a million pieces. Clive shitting his pants.
Thomas.
Did he say Thomas in Julius's head?
I think he just said Thomas.
Scarsy?
Carter, I think.
Oh, the usual shit. Scratching her head.
Thomas, he looks up at Icy, is certainly a new development, though.
Well, he does care about him, for as much as he hates him.
I suppose so. He wants to kill my infantile son, but you know what? He does care about him.
That's my son-in-law, looking down at Clive.
You're not gonna kill him. He puts his hand up to Icy.
Yeah. Poor Aunt Suletta. The next morning, Carter seeing the toll taken on Samantha, Sasha presenting her ranger jacket to Sam, who looks shocked and puts her hands up.
JJ leans down in front of next to her. What are you doing? Take it. She's offering it to you.
I don't deserve that. All I did was look after a bunch of rookies who were a bunch of fucking rookies and drama queens, and became very useful, effective members of the military that I'm gonna regret losing. But they weren't like that all the time. She puts the jacket on her daughter. You earned this and deserve it way more than I ever could. Sam starts crying, and you took a hell of a worse beating than I ever did, protecting Carter. And Carter alone.
JJ nods. He hugs around Sam's waist and gives her a kiss on the cheek. If there's anyone in this universe that deserves this jacket, my love, it would be you, Samantha Rainfall.
But I'm leaving the military. Sasha shakes her head. It doesn't matter. Stroking her head. The deed is what matters. The honor. The body dies, the deed endures. Your deed will endure forever. You deserve the life ahead of you with JJ. Scratching her head.
JJ nods. Think about it, love. What you did, just you alone, is going into the annals of history for ages upon ages to come. Sure, you know that whole saying, deeds become stories, stories become legends, and legends become myths. Who cares? We're gonna be fucking mythological, as we sort of deserve to be, honestly.
She chuckles slightly as Sasha fixes the call. It's yours forever. I thought Lorelai said never give it to... She said give it to my successor, and you might not be my successor. But after everything you went through, looking in the room at Carter, you damn well deserve to be. Kissing her on the head, she starts crying and balls up into JJ.
JJ hugs around her very tightly, gives her a kiss on the head. You deserve it, love.
Like I said, dude, Carter fucks people up, man. Kissing Elizabeth on the head. Ow! As Colt elbows it.
No, he does. He really does. Carter just clicks his tongue and nods. I mean, the evidence is right in front of us. I do. I really do. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna put
It's...
it here.
yeah. No, do not. Speak your mind. We are not going to be together very long, Ricky. Please.
He looks at them and looks at Carter. Bro, you're a bigger fuck up than me, and that's saying a lot. You've done a lot of damage to a lot of people. I mean, your uncle's a fucking Nazi.
Oh, he doesn't feel like slapping or elbowing Ricky because he knows Ricky's right. He just shakes his head in sorrow. Oh, poor Carter.
No, don't poor Carter him. He deserves what Ricky just said. It's completely true.
Look at her. Look at her. Oh no. She shakes her head. I feel sorry. Not to take blame from Carter. I think we all, save for you two, Laz Oz put her through hell.
In one way or the other, yeah, we most certainly put her through hell. But Carter stands above us all. when it comes to putting fucking Sam through hell, that's for sure.
And
Oh, he groans again.
and she's not the only one, I'd say. Look at her about. And Ricky very tries to hide what he's doing, but he nods towards Memory Ann.
Poor Carter, they always pick on you because they're jealous of your good looks.
Carter squints his eyes. I mean, they are all very good-looking men and women, though. I don't think they're jealous of me for that.
Well, either way, Carter, we did the best we could in the time we had.
That is true. We did the best we could with all our issues and the time we had and everything like that, and he turns around to look at all of them. We became one of the best damn squads that I can personally think of.
Stop Strat.
Stop Strat. Hey, maybe we're not as powerful or as skilled as Alpha 9. He shrugs. You know what? Second place when compared to them ain't half bad.
No, I'd say it's pretty goddamn good. Patting Elizabeth on the head.
Elizabeth nods. I would consider it an honor to be second place to fucking Alpha 9.
I would gladly be considered second place to Patricia Rainfall in piloting.
Second best key fighter in the universe after fucking Julius Rainfall. Sign me up.
Yep, that's the second place trophy one should be happy to have. Sam wiping tears away, kissing at JJ's neck. So, suppose that's it. Takes Oz's coffee and drinks it. Okay.
Carter looks at Sasha. I suppose that is it, ma'am.
Are we being discharged now? Oh no, you still need to deep clean this whole apartment up to my standard. Oh god.
Oh dear Jesus. Carter just looks around. That's gonna take forever.
The boys will be doing it. The girls will relax at the lane. Yes! Under her breath. Oh, I'm sorry, Carter.
No, it's fine. I'm happy that you get to relax, my love.
Am I allowed,
You'll have some male bonding time.
Am I allowed to limit break to make it go faster?
Yes, absolutely. Work smarter, not harder.
Alright, I think there's still sand I gotta clean up in the gym from the punching bags, though.
I'll tell you what, there's more paperwork to do. So you got about another 2 weeks, and then you're gonna be done. So maybe cleaning the room for now can wait. We can go have some breakfast. You deserve it, my treat. Ricky, in 2 weeks there's a ranger selection course. You can either go to this one or you're waiting another 6 months. It's up to you. She'll shrug. Go. Oz nodding his head.
I'm going. Sorry, guys, but I need to get ready for it, and at this point, I'm too pumped. I want to go do it right now if I could, ma'am.
No, don't be sorry. He pats Ricky on the shoulder. Focus on your career. Sasha, besides sipping Oz's coffee, once you're gone, they're going to be disbanded anyway, so it's not like they're going to be around much longer after you're gone. I just have more paperwork to do.
I get it, and you bastards better at least write while I'm away.
Oh, we will, don't worry, and, well, Carter and I will hopefully be back one day in the military and stationed at Woodbury, unless the band reigns forever. That would be okay, I guess.
Carter shakes his head. Nope. No band. No band forever. Nope. Going back to Woodbury. Going back into the military.
I hate that band. I would like to apologize to you, Samantha. A long time ago when we were like forcing you into doing things with the band because JJ was gone and you were hiding in the house. You were right. I'm always right.
She is always right. You should have just let her not go to the band, honestly.
But we'll all be coming to the Hall of Fame. Unfortunately, I think Ricky will be gone. Lucky him. Sipping the coffee.
Fucking lucky bastard. Laz just looks down at her feet and shakes her head.
Oh no, the horror. I don't know. It puts his hand on Carter's shoulder dramatically. I'm so sorry I can't make it, Carter.
You should really try. She laughs. Like, yeah, that's possible.
Carter leans forward to Ricky. Laying it on a bit thick there, aren't you, Ricky?
Can't he get an exception from a day of ranger training to go? Yeah, Memory Ann. No. Shaking her head angrily. Okay.
Nah, for shame. I can't make it.
Next time around in the military, the special treatment and Nepo baby stuff is over for those staying, so when you come back, you're getting treated like everybody else. Fine?
Carter nods. Yes, ma'am. Understood.
And you're just another fly in the Ranger selection ointment.
I understand that, ma'am. Hell, Dad told me he's gonna try to be on for Ranger selection so he can drill me even harder.
Not try, he is going to be. Oh, shit.
Oh, I feel so bad for you, Ricky, for that one.
It'll be fine. It's molding him, I think.
Honestly, after what we did today, I'm kind of excited, ma'am. It's gonna be a nice adventure.
Let's go work off that hangover with some breakfast at Tommy's. I'm sure he'll be happy to see Carter. He always is. Stroking Carter's head.
Oh yeah, real excited to see me.
Wow. I can't enjoy my meal. Rubbing chili, I just can't. He looks so stupid.
He looks so stupid. Julius is about to take a bite of his bacon as his head slowly turns over to Suletta and then back over to Krellin. There's just no good place to look in front of us, I think.
Look at me.
And Julius will stare at her in her eyes. You know, yeah, no, that's the best view I could ever ask for.
She'll put up a piece of bacon to his mouth. I'll take a cue from Hale and feed you.
Thank you. He'll take a bite of the bacon, put his bacon up to her mouth as Thomas over here is cutting up Hale's eggs and sticking them into her mouth.
Hale eating them. Everybody's head turning to the cat. Meow. Meow. Could we please get to the point as to the damage totals on the frontier and stop placating our own sexual interests over fried pig's meat? Please? Question mark. Sassy this morning, aren't we? Eating her egg? Wow! Looking over at the cat!
Julius just blinks a couple times, looks over at Snuffles. You're just jealous because you don't have a Mrs. Snuffles.
Yeah, you don't get any. Meow. He agrees, actually.
Oh, wow. Julius looks shocked and nods. Okay. I'm damn. Okay. Anyway, he looks at Icy. He is right, though. What are the damages?
I got done with my reports with Sasha. Initial reports, and initial are already, like, underestimations. So I expect them to be worse. We're looking at about 3 million dead. Jesus Christ.
Ouch. Okay, wow.
That is a number we are not telling Soul.
Julius shakes his head. Even if she wants to know, I think that number would destroy her.
Her next hurdle in life is becoming Vice Primarch. And she's not gonna do it feeling bad because she was victimized.
And Julius sighs and nods. Yeah, no, I agree. For sure.
In terms of, like, collateral damage, we're talking 8, 9, maybe 10 billion. Again, initial estimates are always lower. Jesus, what the fuck y'all do? How the fuck that much damage? I see, not just the Mushin roar. Not just the Mushin roar. Those bugs. Well, there was the prelude invasions that were leading up to the Queen Mother, and then that Queen Mother was only active for, you count travel time, 5 hours. And they were organized by her. They did a lot of damage. Good God.
Jesus Christ. Julius scratches his chin, shakes his head. Well, I mean, it had to get done one way or the other, us killing them and all. Jesus.
I think your plan was good, though. You yell, Midgelis! But planet's still intact. I see, yeah, that's the silver lining. One day, in enough time, they'll all be habitable again. Had we gone different routes, you would have lost all the planets. And probably more people.
Integra nods and looks up at them. The good thing about collateral damage is, most of the time, if it isn't too bad, it could just be repaired. She shrugs. I think most of that collateral would be able to be repaired, so given enough time and money and everything like that, I think it'll be okay.
This should be VP, not you fucking fishbowl daughter. Big one laugh!
Joyce just starts laughing as he shakes his head.
And this junior VP, gesturing to Rebecca.
Oh, I don't think so.
And Jace, a lord of women's boobs. Hale points at him and laughs.
Thomas starts laughing, pointing at him. Jason looks at the other two. I don't know why you two are laughing. Do you know how many boobs I've had my face in? I mean, come on.
Uh-huh. Putting Thomas's face in her chest.
Thomas points at Hale. Yeah, I can get this whenever I want. It's far better.
Good.
I don't think you understand. 2 women's boobs.
Technically speaking, 3 if you count on Suletta.
3 women's boobs. Let me repeat myself. 3 women's boobs, Thomas. I know you're jealous. I know you are. Oh yeah. Real jealous, Jace.
Even Frederick finds Jace pathetic in this moment.
You're so pathetic. I'm utterly displeased with you, Jace. I really am.
Oh, don't go easy on him. He gonna be a brainiac. He gonna be working with me. Hopefully not creating robots of death. What's the news on Paris? Well, geez, Uncle Zap. Lacing your fingers together. Only 1,000 people died. Oh my god. He puts his hands on his face. Only 8 million in damages. If somebody had just come to us next time they told me they'd kill Mama Land if they done found out.
Once again, if you just came to us.
They had listening devices in my home, Julius. He was laughing.
Well, come to us first, ask us to protect Mama Lan, and then tell. If they had listening devices in your house, just come to our house to tell us.
It's true, they did have us follow Zap round, but didn't know what for. None know the secret behind the black gate of Area 51.
Which, you could have just used the bobby pins I gave you to access it.
Didn't work, defective loser, Thomas. Big one! Oh my god.
They want to call me a loser? They don't get help figuring out the bobby pins.
Figure it out yourself, Uncle. Need a Novian help. Magic door! See, anyway, Dad, what was your question? I'm just stunned it's that bad. That Queen Mother was, not loose that long. Long enough to have.
Davian shakes her head. Is there anything we can do for the families and, oh dear God, the children affected by it?
Revamp the lifeboat program. I put it in, go to Mars Relief Center. You can stay for free for a time, and then you're given a job, and if you don't want to do the job, they tell you to leave. We'll have to start a lifeboat program for children. I have plans, but nothing in place. It's gonna be bad out on the frontier for a while. And Sasha says we're gonna be stretched thin. Like, really thin. Think about that.
Davian clicks her tongue and shakes her head. I know it isn't much, but whatever me and Hunk can offer, we will totally give to aid in this effort, darlings. I would love to help out with it.
As will I. Suletta putting her finger out. We appreciate it. I see nodding her head, Hunk. Yeah, we'll do whatever we can, but almost feels like that cocksucker won. He didn't win, Dad. But we'll be feeling their presence for a long time.
Him winning would mean us not going and saving that planet and killing the Queen Mother. It might have been a partial victory for him, sure. He got the Queen Mother out. He won the battle, but we won the war. That's how I'm thinking about it, at least.
The only different, well, it's not different at all. In war, the winning side tends to have to clean up if they're morally amoral correct, and we are. We just have a lot of cleaning up to do. She starts eating her bacon like a fuck ton.
An absolute shit ton of work to deal with, as he'll start to eat his bacon as well.
Wow, maybe need the Skylander? No. Looking over at Krellin.
Julius's eyes widen as he leans over to Icy. I mean, that might not be the worst idea. Skylander goes to various frontier planets, gets morale up, that kind of thing.
Children do love them. Pequod, I was just gonna say that. Well, if the unit will give you time off, that was my actual question. What's the state of Clive and Scar? Julius beat the fascism out of they. She starts laughing.
Oh my god, so they're not Nazis anymore?
Please tell me he's back to Norman. I'm actually very attracted to Norman. He back to Norman. In Desert BDUs, no remember anything? We say, Clive, you Nazi fuck, you kill people. What you talk about, Krellin? Me and the unit, me hate Nazis.
Fudwick, don't compare me to them Nazi fucks.
Carter worked for Nazis back in 1942.
Carter was also known as Carter Rommel back in the day.
Oh yeah, brother, God, I remember Carter was known as Adolf too. Double split personality disorder. Mustache wearing cock sucking fuckwad. Oh, thank you.
As always, Ava Braun.
Pequod starts laughing. Well, I think Ava may have done methamphetamine, so it fits.
It does. It actually fits quite well. Well, Julius looks at his hands. I'm glad I was the one to finally beat the fascists out of them.
Oh, only you could do it, think. And you did enough brain trauma to their skull. Is he clapping to herself?
And Thomas looks around. Your guys' goal is in the end to fix him, right?
Maybe kill him. Oh, she moans. Shut the fuck up.
Thomas grimaces a bit at Krellin as he leans over to Hale and whispers to her, if they're planning on fixing him, isn't giving him more brain damage just a worst idea?
I would think so, but I don't think they care about fixing him. Is the prophecy. Thomas and Hale will fix him. Not me problem, we just see Keeper. If we not around, Carter probably actually be dead by now. That is true.
Honestly, yes, that is probably true. He would have gotten access to an actual gun or something like that and murdered Carter.
During invasion of Carter home on Carter bus, using real guns some of time, Thomas. You'll fix it soon? 20 years, what that for living forever? A long, sad time.
A long time, Krellin, a very long time to live with crazy Clive.
How the hell are kids supposed to fix it? That's too much weight on our shoulders. Pointing at Krellin, little black Clive goes back to eating his egg.
What the fuck? Language, young man.
Little black Clive is all me will say, or have to swing me mace at you. Whatever.
Julius leans forward. Okay, we won't ask anymore, but please don't threaten my wife, Krellin.
You'll be threatened with a little black Clive very soon.
Julius just shakes his head. I'm not even going to begin to understand what that means, and I'm going to choose not to.
Little black Clive, dear. Clenching his fist.
Oh yes, darling. Little black Clive. He's going to be a menace around the lane, just watch.
So what's the dealio on the kids? Sasha has to come up with basically a bunch of paperwork that says they can be released legally. I believe the term Pequod likes is Nepo babies. Yes. She has to make paperwork for the Nepo babies, Dad. But officially, they're done. They're not going out on any more missions. Carter... She's really sad to lose all of them. Especially Carter. But... even if there was a mission, Carter and them aren't going out. They're done. Thank God.
Oh yes, thank God we don't have to worry about them anymore. It's quite a bit of weight off our shoulders.
He says we should all get high tonight. She points out at the cat.
Julius points over to Mr. Snuffles. Mr. Snuffles, that's... God damn it, I agree with you on that one.
Not in Dad's pool house. In Dad's pool house. Smiling at her father.
Julius smiles at his father as well, leans forward a bit so they're both smiling at him at the same time. Yeah, in Dad's pool house. That's the best place to get high.
Come on, Dad. They beat the Queen Mother. Fine.
Julius thinks in his head, oh my god, we have a new trump card. We could just tell him that we beat the Queen Mother.
Remember the time we beat the Queen Mother, Father, as he punches me in the face?
Mom, like, Hurricane Rana's me down and punches me in the face while I'm out.
What are you chuckling about? Oh, nothing. Just happy we get to kick back and relax. And I think we'll invite some other people too. It's about time we get high. What about you, Skylander? You want to get high? Mayor Witch King, who are you talking to, lady? She grows!
He's the Krell King of Langmar. Auntie, who are you talking to?
Why are you wearing that, exactly? Oh, in ancient human culture here on Earth, many warriors wear the skin of their slain enemy. Me wearing this? He just looks confused at Davy.
Davian looks over at Hunk and then just shrugs her shoulders. I don't understand either, to be honest.
We're getting high, Thomas. The fuck you are? Pequod looks down at Thomas and Hale.
But Mom, please.
No, you're spending the night with Grandma and Grandpa, which we appreciate.
Fine, we won't get high. Thomas leans over to Hale. Maybe I can steal some for us.
I think we'd all appreciate it. Gesturing to the crew. Or you can go with Carter and Memory Ann, but I think your grandparents, looking back at Davine, probably won't.
Thomas will look over at Hunk and Davine. We'll go with the grandparents today.
Oh, Carter, suck my foot. Pequod starts laughing.
Oh, Carter, if you're a good boy, I'll spank you.
Maybe I'll take my pants off for you and sit on your face, Carter.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, please, Mew Mew. Please, sit on my face.
You're not gonna hear any of that from Grandma and Grandpa. Don't worry. Stroking their heads.
No, all we're probably gonna hear is, oh, whip me, Mark, whip me harder.
Spank me, Mark.
Oh,
Like I deserve it. Oh my god.
Oh, you deserve it, Mark. Oh, please.
Slap me senseless, then fuck me silly. Do you guys really talk like that?
Davine just clears her throat. Perhaps we do. Perhaps.
We're not doing the whole, like, mock, suck on my foot thing that Carter, so, you know, there's a distinct difference. Wow! Look at her!
Yeah, Thomas nods. He just stops talking and he starts eating his bacon. Then it lowers the bacon. The distinct difference is Grandma's the bottom and you're the top. It's
You
reverse.
little son of a bitch. Yeah, you're right!
Thomas puts his hands up. I mean, it's obvious. It's just obvious.
Whereas Aunt Memory Ann's the top. Oh, Carter. Your goddess's feet need clade.
Oh, don't worry. Give those feet over to me and I'll get in between all the cracks.
Gagging her eggs! Can we just eat, please?
Yeah, I don't really appreciate you kids talking about that. Can we not?
Fine. Still stroking Thomas's head as Sasha runs her credit card on the payment machine next to Tommy. Oh, great. You bring me fucking Carter. Carter ruined my day yesterday. Enjoy the breakfast. Patting Carter on the head before leaving.
Thank you, ma'am.
What did Carter do to you? Minding my own fucking business, have a date scheduled, then fucking this motherfucker show up. Gestures to Betty.
Carter leans forward. I'm sorry, I don't really understand how that's my fault, Tommy.
Oh, well, if Yuri's still alive, maybe he'd be here to watch fucking useless Betty. Oh.
Okay, one, he is not useless, and two, I wasn't the one who almost caught him. Blame Ricky for that.
Weren't you happy he died? Well, yeah, I'm very grateful to Carter.
Exactly! You were grateful to me, so why are you angry now that I didn't save Yuri?
He was always, I had to carry him. He dead fucking weight forever. Much like somebody else I know having to carry him in the early throes of his relationship. Looks right over at Carter. Carter.
Oh god, Tommy, oh Jesus. As Carter will cut up some of Memory Ann's food and start feeding it to her.
Yes, when you weren't getting Ricky arrested on a bi-weekly basis. Good times, thinking to himself.
Yeah.
Burning books, stealing a jet, punching theme park operators.
And he was very good at it too, gesturing proudly at Ricky. That was the day I knew I'd look at him as a son.
Hey, JJ. It was clotheslining and kicking theme park workers, I will have you know.
And then throwing him under the bus on the news. Well, I have a reputation to uphold. He's just some kid back then. Now, couldn't get away with that. Penny and Colt laughing.
He was still a Sherion Valorius's son, Tommy.
Well, yeah, but I mean, a Sherion Valorius son, not a Sherion Valorius. Now, maybe a Sherion Valorius. Nodding his head.
Yeah, maybe in a few years, Tommy. I'd like to say I can be.
What is everybody celebrating here for? Queen Mother dead? It's kind of like celebrating running her bacon through some of the egg yolk. Our last mission will ever go on. Blinking at Tommy. Oh.
Carter nods. After the mission last night, B Squad is officially done. Just need to do some paperwork and some cleaning around the apartment, sir.
And I'll be headed
Wow.
to Ranger selection in 2 weeks.
Head whipping over to Ricky, then back to Carter. Wow, that's a long time coming. I can remember hanging around Woodbury in my warehouse with all the stuff that I kept there hiding from Julius. This is a long time ago. Feels long, but maybe 2 years, something like that.
Seems like a lifetime ago, honestly.
Been through so much dog shit, Benny dying, and all this other crap.
Soul looks over at everyone, then holds Colt's hand. We really have been through quite a bit, haven't we?
Are you going to miss it? Looking over to Soul. Not going through the shit, but being team. Tommy was never a big team guy. Always wanted to be, but not like Julius, not good at sports. I am. We had our ups and downs, but we grew close.
Soul nods. For as much trouble that we've all been through, she shrugs. It always sort of felt good knowing that you had your family by your side all the time, you know?
I agree. We might have started rocky, but after the oil rig, Sam, me and JJ and Oz used to hang down at the lane. We did that for a while, and then we all just kind of gravitated back. Just shrug.
For me, this squad changed my life, saved my life, honestly. If I didn't get into the military, I don't know what would have happened with me and the Hag. So, you guys are the only friends I've ever really had.
You probably would have ended up on the wrong side of the Ranger General's rifle. Nodding at Ricky.
JJ nods. Family is always going to be family, no matter what. Through blood, through water, through arms and bullets. We're all family. And it's always going to hurt when a family disbands. He puts an arm around Ricky. That's you included, dumbass. Great thing about family, though, is they're always going to be family. Looks at Sam and smiles. We're all gonna see each other. It's not like one of us is just going to disappear off the face of the earth or something, no. We're always going to be here for each other.
Just not working together every day. And I would like to note the fact the squad got way better when JJ officially joined. What a fucking surprise.
What a surprise! A quite skilled combatant, newly out of basic, joined up, and we became far better.
I would like to point out Laz and I are incredibly proud of you, Ricky. You have come a long way, but very quickly. And I, without saying too much, wish others had followed in your footsteps. Just my 2 cents. She knows who he's talking about, Carter.
Carter looks over at Oz. Oswald, you're not very subtle when it comes to that kind of thing, you know that, right?
I wish you had followed in his footsteps.
Yeah, trust me, I wish too.
Well, I appreciate it, and don't worry. When I'm off working, I will make sure to pick up my wrist computer and call Ellie every day.
That's good. Victory's a one small victory. Who would have thought? Looking down at Tommy as Ricky's bacon. That's all it takes some days. Isn't it, Carter? You a good boy, Carter. You drive me fucking crazy, but you your father's son. Leading men to victory. That is the mark of Julius Rainfall. And women, of course.
Carter nods. Thank you. He smiles a bit to himself. I'll always be proud to lead both the people of B Squad and other people I've dealt out commands to. I'll always be proud of it. And
Except for the time we went to the island, I was the military side of Tommy had come out. The commander, the samurai, the leader. Colt slams his coffee cup down.
The samurai? Tommy?
Yes, read the comic book. This is based off true events.
Ricky stops eating and just has to stand up and take a step for a moment. The leader, Tommy. The leader.
I believe you. Smiling at Tommy. I love the comic book. Carter cowering in fear from the land squid. Yes, it was. I taught Carter that day how to be a leader.
Yes, he did. He looks at Sam. I never did be a good leader before that day, was I?
Sam looks back at Carter, then her brother slams his coffee cup down again. Well, maybe Julius help out with a little bit of that too, right, Colt? Yeah, maybe.
Soul will put both of her hands onto Colt's shoulders. Calm down, honey. It's okay.
I was there. I know what happened.
Oh, trust me. You've told about it to me quite a few times. I completely understand why you're angry.
In reality, what actually happened, if you want the truth, is Carter just go fucking nuts running around with his sword, laughing like a maniac while I dealt with many raptors. Ricky saw this to be true. Sit down, Ricardo, and eat.
He sits and starts eating. Yeah, the most raptors. You
Like bullets? Question mark?
Carter just chuckles looking at Tommy. Looks at Sam. I wouldn't go digging into his story any further. I think that's the most truth we're gonna get out of him, according to that.
We made land squids extinct, that's all that matters. Yes. Grimace.
Yep, land squids completely extinct, even though they were completely harmless and pacifists.
They lull you into a false sense of security, then eat you with their tentacles. I've studied them greatly. So what is on the agenda for Laz? Well, Laz is going to start teaching tomorrow.
Laz smiles and nods. Yep, I'm going to go teach down at the ODM Academy and Marauder Academy, general education and everything like that, and continue working on my outline for my teaching and everything like that.
We know Ricky's going to follow in Ash's footsteps. Oz, folding into the studio with JJ, sir. That's with me, Samantha, and him will be there tomorrow.
JJ smiles and nods. Yes, sir, I will be. With me, Oz, and my beautiful wife here, Samantha, showing off for me and, sitting on my lap a bit. We'll most definitely be at the production company, finally getting into work.
More than a bit. Nodding her head. Carter, I would like you to know, I talked to the head of Hall of Fame board. He is a cocksucker. I offer him money, he said tradition come first, so can't make these requests happen for you at the Hall of Fame. Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy indeed. Carter just looks down at his bacon and shakes his
I
head.
tried to get Memorian's money, Ansela's money back. You know what he told me? Bite a big dick. It's okay, don't worry about it.
Maybe I can intimidate him.
Well, you will probably see him there in the coming weeks.
Carter nods as he scratches his chin. Something to think about, that's for sure.
What about you, Elizabeth? What's on the agenda for you and Benjamin?
Elizabeth looks up. Well, the band mainly, but... Ugh, the band. Anyway, also, we're gonna be working at Snoff's bookshop.
Yeah, we gotta finish Unit of Unit Craft ASAFP, as Uncle Clive likes to say, and between band shows, we're working on Snarf's workshop. Very good. Making your father and mother very proud. Both you and JJ, actually.
Thank you. That's all I really want to do for them. Make them proud. Or as proud of me as they can be.
You have. And for you, Colt and the Moon Maiden. What? The band, of course, but what's on the agenda next?
She leans forward, resting her chin in her palm. I am going to try and become the vice president. Not try. I will become the vice president, and I'm going to have the most handsome, sexy, in my opinion, Secret Service agent at my side at all times.
Yeah, it's full-blown band activity for me, and just hanging out with Soul until I transfer over to Secret Service. And you prepared your speech?
Soul tilts her head. I've been working on it for sure. The speech for being inducted, right?
Yes. Telling the truth. Hallmark of your mother.
Telling the truth, nothing but the truth, and the whole truth, including being manipulated and all that jazz.
I've seen many evil men come and go. Some in person, some I just hear about them. This man was far more evil than someone like Tewaz. I sit here many times listen to them rant about Tewaz, power-hungry maniac, but in the end, quite stupid if you ask me. Think he can go toe-to-toe with Julius. What a dumb motherfucker. He should have known better. He tried to bring Baton against Julius. Dumb fuck. This Spender, I might not know him, but know of his deeds. And this was true evil.
God was more evil than a demon, I'd say.
I agree. 110%. Calculated evil is almost scarier.
Soul nods as she extends a hand out to her side. Felt pretty damn good killing that son of a bitch.
Killing him and helping in the, whatever the news calls her, the Queen Mother's defeat.
Soul smiles and nods. Oh, you know, I only did about like 10% of that work, but, you know, my 10% counted.
That's 10% more than Carter! Oh, come on!
Goddamn, Tommy, you really just go for the gut, don't you?
Ah, you all play your part. You do more than me. Just sitting here with some useless He play his part too, nodding and smiling at Benny. But caused too much drama. No more fighting for the young man. Put on 90 pounds eating cake because of him.
Elizabeth leans forward. Oh yeah, I did notice you were looking a bit chunky, Mr. Warzo.
That's why I'm wearing some of Julius's pants. Take them from his closet.
That's what Dad was screaming about last week.
Ah, he be none the wiser. He owes me anyway, looking after his children.
Fair enough. Yeah, you definitely looked after all of us quite well, Mr. Wiseau.
Yeah, I appreciate you trying to help me with the whole bookworm issue, but it was never an issue. Well, Ricky blew it out of proportion. You know how Ricky...
You know, I blew it out of proportion, man. It was my idea to throw that book in the fryer.
I even remember telling Ricky, Ricky, this is what bad guys do, burn books. He said, no, this is what good guys do. You believe me, Samantha? Oh yeah. Kissing JJ, smiling at Tommy.
JJ smiles and nods, as do I. Tommy, as do I. I also believe you. JJ returns the kiss.
Well, some things will never change. The food is always on the house, even if you're not up here on Gateway anymore. He smiles at the group. It's the least Tommy can do for... He gestures back to the news footage of your assistant.
Thank you, Tommy. We'll all be sure to take you up on that every once in a while.
He smiles and nods as here in the cat house, Suletta popping open a Jack Daniels and eating rum cake. Hunk gives Davine a coffee.
And Davine takes the coffee, takes a long sip of it, and gives him a kiss on the nose. Thank you, Mark.
Well, normally I want to stop her from drinking, but you know what? I don't think I can today.
Davine shakes her head. Nope, I don't think even the time Dee could convince her to stop drinking.
She earned it. Good fighting out there, Suletta. Thank you.
Extremely good. It did feel good to fight side by side as sisters again, didn't it?
Yeah, I was on Alpha 9 officially at the tail end, so I never got to see much action as Hunk. Do you mind if I smoke one?
Davine looks down at the smokes and shrugs. No, I don't think I really want you to. She pats her stomach. Sorry.
Oh, good God. He puts it away. I forgot. Everything that's been going on, I completely forgot. Oh my God.
Davine nods, chuckles. I don't know if you noticed, but I was very protective of my stomach during that entire fight.
Everything was just going like a mile a minute. And I felt like it was like 20 years ago. Only Nicole looked a lot different, you know, because she's taller, and Julius way more bulkier and leaner and taller to some extent. And Patricia, no more short hair, long ponytails. Yeah. It was like walking back in time.
Walking back in time, we immediately fell back into our old habits, you know? The cracking jokes on the ship so we don't focus on the seriousness of what's about to come, and being confident, and that whole photo op they did of Towns and Pequod on Nevermore's shoulders with Julius taking the pictures. I actually found that one quite sweet.
And they don't change, do they?
No, and I don't think they ever will, nor would I want them to.
No, they shouldn't. That's what Lorelai always stressed. She let you all have your little interpersonal relationships for that reason, because it made the team quite successful. In my opinion. Drama-filled, yes, but can't argue the results.
Davine smiles and nods. The most successful special ops team in the history of FGov.
And now, every day, Elizabeth's little fucking ass is gonna be down here on the goddamn lane.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. She's going to be here on the lane with us, out of danger and out of the military.
JJ, Samantha, no more torment for that poor woman.
No more torment for her, and no more torment for JJ witnessing what's happening to his wife. You know how much that hurt that boy to see.
And as much of a help as both of you are at the academy, having Laz will be wonderful at my disposal, teaching her to take my place someday so I can fatly sit at my home and await Norman's once-a-month return. He snorts out a laugh. I'm sorry.
Oh, darling. Davine just rubs her cheek and shakes her head.
No more combat flight ops for her and Oswald.
No more of those, no more wishing each other final goodbyes as they did 5 times together.
And Carter, yeah, it's the band type of thing, but he's here safe and home with Memory Ann. Yes.
Davy nods. At least until the band is over, and then he's going back into the military, I believe.
Well, by right, it's where he should be. The military did right by his father, and if he can summon that dragon on command, then that's where he better well be. A trump card alongside his sister, father, and aunt.
I agree. We are getting a very good deck of cards nowadays, aren't we?
And Seoul will, I assume, from what little I know, they're planning to revamp the magic Adept Academy on Gateway. Perhaps plans will be delayed given what happened, but I know a job is to be proposed to her there, and Vice Primarch. She'll be a busy woman.
An extremely busy woman. Vice Primarch is no easy job to do, as is a job at the Magic Academy. Davine smiles and nods. But all those kids are finally, Mark, finally going to be safe.
No more sitting here feeling useless. Man, we should be out there if somebody's out to kill our goddamn kids and grandkids. And then they did kill one of them.
Davy nods. They killed one of them, and we weren't able to do anything about it. It felt good to finally be able to do something. And now it feels even better to not have to worry about doing anything at all.
If I could go back in time and suffer through it all again, I would say no, don't get me wrong. But Benjamin's death is what did the man in. Whether you like it or not. Yeah. Hunk nods his head. It was over. It was over. He killed that boy, and Asherion was like white on rice looking for him. Then it got even worse, because Samantha joined him, and Oz, and Laz, and JJ, and well, they found him. If he hadn't killed Benjamin, I don't know if they would have been given leave to do what they did.
I personally don't think they would have been, but extenuating circumstances calls for extenuating actions, I suppose.
Yeah, he told Carter he won, too, that day. So Carter told me. Hubris. Pride cometh before the fall.
Oh, that is 100% sure pride come before the fall.
How bad? You know, I know they told us and they showed us figures, but has there ever been anything like this in your time? The Archfiend Incursion, but it was in limited areas on the continental United States, and I think the damages numbered, give or take inflation, 12 to 13 million. This is far worse. Ugh. A lot of civilians died, and there were a lot of orphan children and widowers and widows. It was bad, but nothing like this, I assure you. Be grateful you live here on the lane.
Davy nods. I mean, like she said, that was just the mostly the continental United States that had to worry about it. With this xenomorph incursion, it is far spread on many frontier planets.
I wish I could come up with some way to help. Well, you can donate money and make movies that produce money and donate the funds. I'm sure your son would be fine with that. To whatever organizations they come up with to deal with this, but no amount of money can solve this. Only time and elbow grease is, I believe, the term.
Davy nods. Well, any way we can help, we should. Even if it won't be the best of help, I suppose. Davy nods at Hunk. We'll definitely be making quite a few movies, Mark.
I'm ready, willing, and able. I would continue doing what you do, be role models. In times of extraordinary crisis, people look to their role models and heroes. That's, simply put, the truth. A lot of young men and women will grow up looking up to Patricia, Nicole, Julius, so on, so forth. Sasha.
Davy nods. That too. I mean, you are Hunk Rainfall, my love. One of the greatest SIS agents to ever exist. A wonderful man overall. You are certainly a role model people should look after.
And you too, honey. Stroking your cheek.
Davine blushes a bit and rolls her eyes slightly. Stop, you're just trying to make me blush.
No, I mean, I think you are. Personally, he kisses her. Yes, I would agree, actually. You put on a good front. From a personal standpoint, they get to know you, maybe they'd be upset. But that's irrelevant. The image people look to matters, not necessarily the details.
Davine smiles, leans forward. Then I'll be the best damn role model I can personally be capable of.
And you will take the classes taught by Laz. No, she's not. Kissing her hand.
Davine shrugs at Soletta. I'm sorry, Mark doesn't think I should.
Oh, we'll see about that. Chewing her rum cake slowly.
Davine chuckles, looks at Hunk. Oh yeah, no, they're never going to get me in there. I personally, maybe it would be a good idea to learn a thing or two from there, but I don't think I need the whole class.
Embrace's face can find somebody else to fill your seat. Elizabeth, definitely.
Oh yes, most definitely Elizabeth. Carter, 100%.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Hansel, I think so should do it.
Well, if she wants to be Vice Primarch, she's gonna have to.
Exactly. So, I think those three. I think those 3 seats are enough to be filled up for her class.
I agree. I'm kissing his wife as here in the pool house. Oh my. Looking down at the bong.
Julius has just been staring at the bong with a smile on his face, leaning forward for like 10 minutes straight now.
Is this what it feels like to be cool? Yes. Looking over at Oz and Laz.
Laz looks over to Sam and just starts laughing. Just sorry.
That's great. She's already fucked up. Pequod looking over at her father. I see you said we could come and do it here. We just wanted to come in and see if you need anything before we turn in for the night. I think we're good. We got the Jack-in-the-Box stuff, and I got a blunt. You want to take a hit? Not tonight. We gotta watch Thomas and Ale.
Davy nods. Besides, she pats her stomach twice.
Oh, right. Holy shit. She looks back at Davy. It's hard to remember. She doesn't have much of a belly yet, but she'll be out to here soon. Pequod holding her stomach up.
Julius nods. That's for sure. She's gonna be preggers. As Laz starts laughing even harder, hearing Julius.
Preggers, yeah. It's a state your mother's gonna be like perpetually in for a long time now that things are over. Shocking. Hitting the ball.
Wow, Dad. Wouldn't have expected that. You? Get Mom pregnant?
Many times. We're gonna have a lot of little ones running around. You just wait. A lot of brothers and sisters for all of you.
Julius gives him a thumbs up. Can't wait, Dad. Just please, God, don't let them be like Elizabeth.
Yeah, keep them out of my military. Already tucked that over, and we are going to. He nods his head slowly.
Yes, none of those kids are allowed to join the military. Do not worry, Sasha.
For the best. Sam hitting the bong again. Alright, you earned it. Have a fun night. We're taking Thomas and Hale to the beach house. They don't need to be around this. Have fun waving at Duncan Davy. Bye, Mom.
Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad. Julius will wave at them.
They leave. Thank fucking God.
Oh, thank God. Fucking narcs over there.
I mean, if they would stay and get high, I'd be fine with them hanging out, but that ain't never gonna happen.
You want Mom? Of course. Who the fuck am I asking?
Well, she is Mom. Well, your mother's favorite.
She's Mommy's favorite. She's Mommy's favorite.
JJ should be the favorite.
I never said one way or the other, but personally, I do think I would be pretty good as the favorite. Just saying.
Well, you definitely are the favorite son. I see looking over at JJ. That can't be ignored. I think Julius should be, but yeah. No, I agree. Yeah.
No, he should be the favorite son. He puts his hands up. I completely understand why he would be.
He just started putting faith in Julius so he could, pressure Julius to get problems fixed like 2 months ago. And Julius is damn near, 43?
Yeah, 43, going on 44.
Really? Drinking his beer, looking at Julius.
Julius nods. Yes, sir, Oswald. Yes, sir.
If you ever need to put some stress out on one of your son-in-laws, I'm your man.
Julius puts his arm around Oz. Did I ever tell you I'm real proud of you, Oz? And I'm glad that you married my daughter.
I am grateful for the opportunity. As he hits the ball,
Julius just starts laughing as he starts counting 1, 2, 3. Damn, Oswald! 4, 5. Shit, dude.
I used to have a go at this stuff back in high school back in the day. Wasn't as big of a nerd. I'm sure Laz did, and she did it.
Laz just starts laughing as she shakes her head. Nope, never touched this shit, but I should have.
Too busy cleaning out her braces. Ah.
My braces didn't get that dirty, sweetie. Don't lie. Okay, yeah, no, they got pretty dirty. She puts her hands up, but I still think I looked pretty cute how I looked. Thank you very much.
The pigtails, right? Is that what you always talk about?
Yeah, the pigtail. You want to see me in pigtails?
I'm sure. Put your hair in pigtails now.
Julius puts his hands up. Lazuli, you remember what we talked about. Aww. Laz just looks down at her lap. They don't like me in pigtails.
Well, if that's your father's ruling, then you need to respect it.
Maybe back at the house when we're just alone, us two, I'll put the pigtails in.
We could show her a picture of you when you were young.
Laz will stand up and point right at Sam. Don't!
Okay, fine. Taking the bong, hitting it again. Good shit.
Very, very good shit indeed. JJ takes a long hit off the bong.
I see handing out little pieces of paper. Underground bunker, southwest section, room 42. That's the key code. You need weed, go there.
Thank you very much, my dear sis. This is a gift among gifts.
Back in the day, look at the key code. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Back in the day, Uncle Scar, we used to watch him and laugh. What's this goddamn key code? I gotta figure this out. You think it's like 9-2? What's Davine's birthday?
What's Davine's birthday? 0416. Nope, that doesn't work.
Hunk's birthday. No, what the fuck? Julius's birthday? What's the Cole's birthday? No, probably Patricia. Oh god, that bad.
And then he would just start over, always from one of our birthdays.
The code is 1, 2, 3, 4. Sam looking at it.
In fact, one time he was like, maybe it's just 1, 2, 3, 4. Nah, that can't be it. They're smarter than that.
You know how them wizards are, all high and pompous.
Oh yeah, real high and pompous. Real high, in fact, as he gestures to the bong.
And then he'd fucking go around and ask, like, what's Davine's birthday again? To that random people on the lake.
And you know for a fact everyone knew what he was trying to do because they would all give it to him and then he would try it and completely fucking fail.
Nah, Rolly had to be wrong. Rolly doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about, that motherfucker.
Rolly's a good kid and all, but I don't think he fucking knows anybody's birthday.
Well, there'll be more of that to come as Norman came to greet me earlier today in Scar, and he's back in his desert fatigues. He greeted me, asked me, if I maybe could hit the treadmill a little bit, as he has to focus on work and can't attend to my needs. Duty against Carter calls. I see laughs. Some things never change.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, Auntie. I really am, but Jesus Christ, it's sort of funny.
Do they remember at all being Nazis? No? Carlin was telling you the truth. They don't. They've been under the impression they're still waging the war with Carter as Norman and Price, as he calls himself, for the past 2 or so months they've been Nazis.
Well, I mean, throws his hands up in the air. All's well that ends well, I guess, in the end.
Norman is attractive to me, so I can live with this. What happened to the death robot? It's up on Gateway under lock and key with the prototype Strat tried to steal. So, and that's where they're gonna stay for the best.
Julius nods. If they ever try to steal it again, we'll have security systems put in place.
Rubbing Julius's thigh. Can you believe that dumb motherfucker couldn't figure out how to use a bobby pin? I see.
I was picking locks when I was like Thomas's age. I think that's where he gets it from.
Wow, how this work?
That just bend it so you can push the tumblers up, and that's it. That's all you have to do.
Too much for the advanced alien species, the ancient warbot, and Sam, and the obese Max Tech espionage android.
Laz nods. I'll tell you what isn't too much for Monkey Boy over there. There's not too many blunts that he's smoking. Holy shit, son!
Running around just smoking them as they're lit on the edge of the table. Let him have fun. He's earned it putting up with Jace.
Monkey Boy starts starts coughing because he inhaled too much smoke.
Jace's bullying ways have taken their toll on Monkey Boy.
I'm gonna kick that boy's ass. Really, I am when he's older.
As will I, don't you worry. I'll get the pipe.
I'm so disappointed in him. Oh, the flamethrower, honey.
I can do that too. Whatever, we put blowtorch.
Yeah, the blowtorch, not the flamethrower. The flamethrower would kill him.
I want to see a pipe. I want to see how long you can hit this starter of mine. At least 5 seconds.
Laz squints her eyes at her mother, will reach out, hit the bong for 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 8 seconds. 8-second hit for her.
Pequod stands up and claps.
Julius will also stand up. All my characters will give her a standing ovation.
And we cut there, as they'll be inducted into the Smoker's Choice Club at a later episode.